Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wissahickon High School. It's time for a Philadelphia Catholic League matchup between LaSalle and Roman Catholic. Should be a tremendous game. Two teams with a lot of talent and really good years to this point. It's also a special day in the LaSalle community. It is Senior Day. Guys that have blood, sweat, and teared for this program for the last 4 years. Their last time donning the blue and gold. Some tremendous players. They'll be embraced by their parents, their coaches, and their fellow seniors, as well as underclassmen, as they make their way out onto the field for one last regular season home game. We'll have Chris Carabello, the public address announcer, who will announce the senior honorees here today, a special tradition here at LaSalle College High School and across the high school football community. And now we'll send it to Chris Carabello momentarily.
One of the many traditions here at LaSalle College High School is the recognition of our seniors. Today we honor them and express our gratitude to their parents and loved ones for all the support they have shown over the years. Please join us in recognizing these young men who will be accompanied by their parents and greeted by head coach John Steinmetz. Manager Mario Varecchia, escorted by Aaron Miller. Number 1, Stevie Davis, escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Stephen. Number 2, Kelby Hampton, escorted by his mother, Leslie. Number 5, Matt Wills, escorted by his parents, Nancy and Steve. Number 8, Carson Wakefield, escorted by his parents, Kathleen and Alex. Number 13, John Koch, escorted by his parents, Aaron and J.C. Number 15, Mason Lang, escorted by his family, Brian, Victoria, Elizabeth, and Lynn Spirit. As your biggest fans, we know she is watching with a smile. Number 17, Mackay Holland, escorted by his parents, Lisa and Chris. Number 24, John McSorley, escorted by his parents, Danielle and John. Number 29, William Ryan, escorted by his parents, Karen and William. Number 48, Robert Riley, escorted by his father, Mike. Number 50, Rylan Miller, and manager Reed Miller, escorted by their parents, Aaron and Kier. Number 54, Tiernan McNichol, escorted by his parents, Caroline and Joe. Number 55, Matt Thiel, escorted by his parents, Christine and Larry. Number 58, Andrew Brennan, escorted by his parents, Teresa and David. Number 68, Lucas Donahue, escorted by his parents, Nicole and Luke. Number 71, Christopher Selecki, escorted by his parents, Robin and Chris. And number 91, Kieran Campbell, escorted by his parents, Krista and Tom. Let's have a big round of applause for the senior members of the football program here at LaSalle College High School.
Another senior day celebration in the books. A tremendous group of senior student athletes here for LaSalle. Thanks to Chris Carabello for doing a great job on the public address. Thanks to all the coaches, parents, support staff, for all these individuals who have had wonderful high school football careers with endeavors to come, both at the football level and certainly in the academic space, and wonderful lives to await all of them. We'll take a break. We are about a half hour from kickoff. So if you're joining us here and you're looking for kickoff, maybe you're on the archived version, skip forward about a half an hour, and we will have kickoff here on Bob Long Sports.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue.
Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He's gone!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage, dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. Salle obviously academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
Hello, I'm Brother James, President of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, Student Body President here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
Hi, I'm Jim Fike, principal of LaSalle College High School. For over 160 years, LaSalle has provided a college preparatory education to young men in the Philadelphia area. Our goal is to give them the opportunity to discover and develop their God-given talents. LaSalle's curriculum is academically challenging and designed to prepare young men for the future. LaSalle offers students choices across more than 120 topics, and our concentration program allows students to experience various career fields and earn credentials during their time here. LaSalle is a faith-centered community dedicated to the moral development of our young men. At LaSalle, you will be challenged, but if you are eager to learn, work hard, and commit to collaborating with others, you will be prepared for the next steps in your journey.
Hello, I'm Marie Stott, and I oversee all of our clubs and activities here at LaSalle. Over 85% of our students participate in our activities, and we have over 60 clubs for you to explore during your 4 years here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name is Owen Kunko, president of our TV studio called WXP. LaSalle has many opportunities for you to explore technology. Please take a look yourself. And students who are interested in video production can join our WXP Media Studio, where they create content for both our school website and social media platforms. LaSalle College High School provides the environment you'll need to ensure you're prepared for a future focused on innovation and technology.
Hi, I'm Ryan Pritchett. Welcome to the 4th floor of St. Michael Hall, also known as the Art Room. The Fine Arts program here at LaSalle is one of the many ways in which you can explore your creativity. The Visual Arts program is designed for all students who have an interest in learning the basic principles and techniques of art. Fine arts students can pursue their passions or seek new ones at LaSalle through scheduled classes that include ceramics, drawing, painting, and sculpture.
Hello, my name is Will Palopoli. I'm a junior here at LaSalle. Every day when we leave LaSalle, we see the sign, Leave to Serve. Service is just one of the ways in which you can explore your spirituality here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name's Theo Peebles. What initially drew me to LaSalle was the music program because there are so many opportunities to get involved no matter your skill level. Music is just another one of the many ways for you to explore your creativity here at LaSalle.
I'm Bob Zanio, Athletic Administrator here at LaSalle College High School. If you are interested in competing in any sports, I encourage you to explore LaSalle.
I'm Michael McCabe, Director of Admissions and Financial Aid here at LaSalle. We hope you enjoyed today's video and got a taste for all that LaSalle has to offer. If you have any questions about the admissions process or the school, myself and the admissions team are here to help. We invite you to explore your path and unlock your potential, because before you know it, it'll be time for your next chapter.
These last 4 years have proven to be demanding, yet inspiring, all leading to our growth and transformation. It's now time to take our LaSalle education and experiences and move on to chart a new path. I have no doubt that this class will be as powerful a force of good as those who have come before us.
A great job by Rob Johnson, the entire multimedia staff there, in putting together that video of LaSalle. Thanks also to all of our sponsors that allow us to do this, and each week come on out and broadcast this football team. We're still about 20 minutes from kickoff here. Again, the reason we're on the air so early today is LaSalle had a terrific Senior Day celebration for the many seniors that have been with the program, and this will be their last time suiting up in a regular season home game. It's a big one. You're looking at the white uniforms with the purple helmets of Roman Catholic High School, coached by Rick Preet. Really good team. We'll have a lot more to say about this Cahillite roster and why this is maybe the next great rivalry in the Philadelphia Catholic League. But until then, stay with us, and we expect to have kickoff right around 1 o'clock p.m. Stay with us here. This is Bob Long Sports. And while you're there, give the video a like and a subscribe. Thanks.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfort Avenue. Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfort Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches. The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. LaSalle obviously academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
Hello, I'm Brother James, President of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, Student Body President here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
Hi, I'm Jim Fike, principal of LaSalle College High School. For over 160 years, LaSalle has provided a college preparatory education to young men in the Philadelphia area. Our goal is to give them the opportunity to discover and develop their God-given talents. LaSalle's curriculum is academically challenging and designed to prepare young men for the future. LaSalle offers students choices across more than 120 topics, and our concentration program allows students to experience various career fields and earn credentials during their time here. LaSalle is a faith-centered community dedicated to the moral development of our young men. At LaSalle, you will be challenged. But if you are eager to learn, work hard, and commit to collaborating with others, you will be prepared for the next steps in your journey.
Hello, I'm Marie Stott, and I oversee all of our clubs and activities here at LaSalle. Over 85% of our students participate in our activities, and we have over 60 clubs for you to explore during your 4 years here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name is Owen Kunko, president of our TV studio called WXP. LaSalle has many opportunities for you to explore technology. Please take a look yourself. And students who are interested in video production can join our WXP Media Studio, where they create content for both our school website and social media platforms. LaSalle College High School provides the environment you'll need to ensure you're prepared for a future focused on innovation and technology.
Hi, I'm Ryan Pritchett. Welcome to the 4th floor of St. Michael Hall, also known as the Art Room. The Fine Arts program here at LaSalle is one of the many ways in which you can explore your creativity. The Visual Arts program is designed for all students who have an interest in learning the basic principles and techniques of art. Fine arts students can pursue their passions or seek new ones at LaSalle through scheduled classes that include ceramics, drawing, painting, and sculpture.
Hello, my name is Will Palopoli. I'm a junior here at LaSalle. Every day when we leave LaSalle, we see the sign, Leave to Serve. Service is just one of the ways in which you can explore your spirituality here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name's Theo Peebles. What initially drew me to LaSalle was the music program because there are so many opportunities to get involved no matter your skill level. Music is just another one of the many ways for you to explore your creativity here at LaSalle.
I'm Bob Zanio, athletic administrator here at LaSalle College High School. If you are interested in competing in any sports, I encourage you to explore LaSalle.
I'm Michael McCabe, Director of Admissions and Financial Aid here at LaSalle. We hope you enjoyed today's video and got a taste for all that LaSalle has to offer. If you have any questions about the admissions process or the school, myself and the admissions team are here to help. We invite you to explore your path and unlock your potential, because before you know it, it'll be time for your next chapter.
These last 4 years have proven to be demanding, yet inspiring, all leading to our growth and transformation. It's now time to take our LaSalle education and experiences and move on to chart a new path. I have no doubt that this class will be as powerful a force of good as those who have come before us.
Folks, if you're just joining us here, we still have a good 6 or 7 minutes before kickoff here today. We're on the air early because of Senior Day, and we had a great presentation there. So let's turn it over to the band who will play the alma mater. It's senior night for the band as well. Some tremendous seniors who have contributed a lot. We'll meet them at halftime. But until then, we'll take a quick break and come back for kickoff here on Bob Long Sport.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfort Avenue. Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfort Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with 0 out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He scored!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside Wissahickon High School. And it's time for kickoff here on Bob Long Sports. LaSalle against Roman Catholic here today. LaSalle dressed in blue and Roman Catholic in white with the purple helmets. Bob Long, Tyler Kern. We have Danny Rovey, Alex Shevchuk with us, and Jeff Sharilla helping us on stats today. Great to have the whole team with us here this afternoon. Roman Catholic will receive the kick. LaSalle deferred. And now the Cahillites. We'll learn a lot more about this Cahillite team after a really nice return out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great position for Roman starting out here. Can't ask for much more starting on your own 40.
Roman Catholic led by Samaj Beals at the quarterback position. He's a sophomore. He'll wear number 1. He's gained 25 or 30 pounds this year, standing at 6'2". Schools all over the SEC, ACC, Big Ten, all over him. Looking forward to hopefully a commitment from him, but that won't be for quite a while. That process will get really, really interesting, and that's Jaja Boyd, number 4. He's a senior headed to James Madison. Will not stop donning the purple at the next level, a gain of 3 on the jet sweep.
Yeah, Ja Boyd right there, tremendous athlete and a hard player to tackle, but brought down by number 95, Jamel Williams.
Other wide receivers, Ashton Roberts, a sophomore, Trey Woodley, a senior. And this is the give to Dejon Hopkins. Hopkins got to the second level, right to that line to gain, which is at midfield.
Yeah, Hopkins.
And they'll move the chains.
Doing a great job of hitting that hole there. It looked like it was about to be a tackle for loss, but, you know, showed his explosiveness and nice gain.
There's a handoff again. Hopkins is taken down to the backfield. Jack Luthi, he's had a great year.
Yeah, Luthi right there with a tremendous jump on the play, able to bring him down with some time.
Yeah, Luthi looked like he showed some patience there, too, seeing if the quarterback wanted to hand it off, and, you know, his patience paid off. It looked like it was a handoff regardless.
And right back to action on 2nd and 12. LaSalle strings that one out. Dylan Clare in there on the stop. As well as Heilig was in there as well.
A crucial third down set up early here for Roman. Excited to see what they can do. We obviously know how high-powered this Rick Preet offense can be as the Explorers look to contain here from the 50-yard line.
Opening minutes of this one. Roman Catholic on their side of the field. They need to get to the LaSalle 40 for a first down. And Beals flings it to the outside. Boyd, usually a good guy to get it to. That time, number 3 made the catch and was dropped after a gain of just 3 yards. Taden Mines, a wide receiver. So while the attention certainly Roman Catholic thought would be on Boyd, LaSalle had no problem taking care of Mines. 4th down.
The Explorers right there with a tremendous defensive start. Able to stop the Cahillites at around midfield and get the ball hopefully with some great field position off this punt. It'll take a good return to do that, however.
And back deep to receive, Des Ortiz and Julian McFadden. Ortiz returned after a 2-game absence just last week. Had a great contest in that one And this punt will take a LaSalle hop all the way out to the 33, maybe the 34-yard line, where Gavin Sidwar in the offense will take over. Tyler, a rebound game for this LaSalle offense last week.
Yeah, of course. And, I really like this matchup today. A lot of like opponents, obviously, in the Philadelphia Catholic League. Both teams dominated Archbishop Wood. I think both teams are evenly matched, and I think we're going to see that, especially on this drive.
Yeah, of course, this matchup has been brewing in the red division of the PCL as a rivalry in recent memory. LaSalle and Roman played a tremendous game last season as well. We knew that one was definitely a shootout, a lot of action in this one, and looking to see that continue over in this matchup.
Scoreless contest. And LaSalle will get the football for the first time. 9:24 on the clock. Now look at this formation. Swanson goes out wide, and it's Julian McFadden in the backfield. Good protection as Sidwar felt the pressure. Going up to get it. Got the 1 foot down, but not in the field of play. Good effort there by Joey O'Brien.
I didn't think there was anything there when Sidwar threw that. I can't believe O'Brien almost came down with it. O'Brien's having a stellar year on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, of course, O'Brien, the do-it-all athlete for the Explorers right there. Always has a tremendous sense of vision. Tries to get that feet down all the time, just a little bit too far out on that play.
2nd down and 10. 4 wide out set. 10 personnel here for LaSalle, meaning just the one running back in the backfield with no tight ends. Sidwar felt that pressure and checks it down to Julian McFadden with the toe tap. They got 3. Danny, that was staring a big loss in the face.
Yeah, of course. Well, definitely Sidwar right there evading some of the pressure on set by Roman Catholic, able to get something of a positive movement, setting up a 3rd and long here for the Explorers.
Yeah, good move by Sidwar. Typically, your typical pocket passer there, but showing a little bit of movement.
So now they gave him 4. They need to get to the 44-yard line on this side of the field for a first down.
Kind of like that matchup at the top of the screen there.
Sidwar stands in the pocket. Again, great vision and finds Swanson. Swanson came back from injury just last week. He provided a spark in that contest, and here he is again.
Yeah, well, Sidwar finding Swanson right there. And one thing we know about this Rick Preet defense is that they love to put some pressure on the quarterbacks. They love to blitz, and that sometimes can create some open field right there for players like Swanson to take advantage of.
Sidwar did a great job of going through his progressions there as well. That was about his 3rd read.
1st down and 10. Swanson, the man in motion. And a flag on the play. False start against LaSalle. Let's take a look at this defense for Roman Catholic. Going across the front 4, Lazarius Toombs, a junior. 6'4", 240 pounds. Devon Johnson, a senior, wears 54. Michael Fort, we've seen that name for years. Good hands, tremendous strength. Played as a linebacker in years past, now on the D-line. Josiah Simmons, a tone setter, very physical. He's going to be the edge rusher on the other side of the field. Luke Van Brill, he'll call those signals from the linebacker position in the middle. And Sidwar, again, rolling in the pocket and throws that one into the ground. Good job there, the old Tom Brady play. Throw that one away, but find the receiver in the area. Jameer Diabara and Will Felder, the outside linebackers. Ian Stead, Mikey Preston, the cornerbacks. And in the secondary, Lou Gaddy and Jaja Boyd. He'll play both ways here today.
Yeah, Jaja Boyd definitely taking the area by storm, as a great two-way player.
2nd and 15. Flipping it out wide. Swanson. Good block there. I don't think that was in the back, and McFadden kind of cut around to make sure that was legal. Got back to near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, McFadden holds his block there. That's a big gain. Kind of disrupted the play just enough to let the other Kahilites get over there.
Yeah, now LaSalle set up with a 3rd and long here in Kahilite territory. Excited to see if they can air the ball out in this play.
And likely 4-down territory as well, which impacts the play call. Roman with just the 2 down linemen, 2 edge guys looking to come off the edge, and then 3 linebackers there. So a 4-3 look effectively against the 4 receiver set for LaSalle. Sidwar across the middle. Big hit. And they'll be short of the line to gain by about 3 yards. So decision time, although I don't think much a decision at all. The offense will stay on the field, and that's a great play on 3rd down.
I like that choice of pass too. Hitting O'Brien on that slant. The middle of the field looked quite open there, and I think that was a good choice by this coaching staff in Sidwar.
He has a really good feel today in the pocket. It certainly seems like understands where the pressure is coming from, and isn't moving to run, but is moving to effectively create some space and time. Now they'll look to the sideline. They see the defensive scheme from Roman Catholic. See what they come up with. 4 wide on 4th and 4. Sidwar takes a shot for the end zone. A lot of hand fighting and no call. Incomplete. Intended for Julian McFadden. Great defense out there by Mikey Preston.
Yes, so Sidwar right there aiming for the end zone on a short 4th down play. Could not really pick up the 1st down on something like that. And here we will have offensive switch.
He did 4, attempted 40.
But really good defense there by Roman Catholic to hang in and get LaSalle off the field. Beals with the handoff to Hopkins, and Hopkins able to swivel his way for 5. A look at the starting front 5 for Roman Catholic. Yasim Stokes, Lou Servone on the left-hand side at tackle and guard, respectively. Sean Zakreski at center. Devin Johnson and then Devon Jackson at the right-hand side there as they quickly get back to action and get near that line to gain. The wide receivers, Ashton Roberts, Jaja Boyd, Trey Woodley, Deshaun Hopkins, and Xavier Kincaid will run the football. And Luke Van Brill, we talked about him being the middle linebacker. He'll line up in some H-back or tight end type sets. So 3rd down and 1, spotted at a yard short. And they'll have to spot it 5 yards back from that. False start against Roman Catholic, and we'll get another look at some contact after the whistle. Mason Lang, keep an eye on number 15, the left linebacker on the outside. Maybe a little late on the shove there. But they got him just for the 5-yard penalty, 3rd down and 6. It's a nickel package as they go with the 5 corners. Doesn't matter because Jaja Boyd beat Hawkins over the top.
I mean, a tremendous play right there by Jaja Boyd over the top of Hawkins. And here we can see this Roman offense start to move quickly in great field position here, just knocking on the door of the LaSalle red zone.
Yeah.
Handoff up the middle for Deshaun Hopkins. He's got 10, make it 11, enough to move the chains, 1st down.
Yeah, and Roman continuing to run a high-powered offense here. We've seen this before, and we will see it again on this drive.
High-powered and also up-tempo as they go right back to him. And that time, a big-time tackle for Jack Luthi in the backfield. That'll slow things down a bit.
Yeah, very similar play by Luthi on the last drive. Just getting in that backfield and, getting a nice tackle for loss. And regardless of the tackle for loss, it's hurry up.
LaSalle all over it. Jamel Williams got 2 arms wrapped around him. Good pressure from all 4 defensive linemen, and it'll be 3rd and long, about 15 yards to go.
What a beast.
Xavier Kincaid met with absolutely nowhere to go right there. The LaSalle defense, like you said, Bob, a tremendous read.
The defense for LaSalle, Kieran Campbell, Grayson McHugh, Tiernan McNichol, Jamel Williams getting a lot of snaps at the front 4. Here's the 3rd and 15 play. Beals scrambles. Flag comes down as he fires in it. 2 hands on it for Hopkins. Beg your pardon, Hawkins, who could not bring it in. Boy, Justin Hawkins could not have had a better look at that one.
Yeah, once he'd realized the ball was in his area, his feet just stumbled just a little bit, putting him off balance. Could have been a tremendous pick there for the Explorers.
So the penalty will go against Roman Catholic. They look to the LaSalle sideline, and John Steinmetz says push them back. It's a 10-yard holding penalty. Instead of 4th and 15, it's 3rd and 25.
I think that's the call. But I don't know. Roman's made some big plays, so.
Yeah, I understand why you do it, because I think it's 4-down territory there for Roman Catholic. Again, unless they're looking, at that point it would have been about a 40-yard field goal. LaSalle now needs 2 stops, 1 safety look, and Beals is taken down. Jamel Williams, have a day.
And, you know, just what the doctor ordered there. Stein drawing up the blitz there, and Williams just wrecking havoc.
Yeah, Williams right there laying the boom on Beals for the 2nd time this game.
2 sacks, not bad.
My apologies. He laid the boom on Jaja Boyd there. In the
a boom was laid.
Regardless, 2 tremendous hits there for Williams. A great physical player for the Explorers.
Timeout called by Roman Catholic, and let's introduce Alex Shevchuk here up in the booth with us doing camera, and he's got the headset as well. So tell me, what have you seen out there so far?
I mean, Bob, this is 2 great teams, 13th and 14th ranked in the state. Both, again, competing in that red division in the PCL. Both, I would say, pretty similar teams as well. Jaja Boyd on Roman is one of their star players, and we have other star players at LaSalle like Gavin Sidwar and others. And Jamel Williams making defense critical for LaSalle, stopping Roman.
Yeah, Jamel Williams, guys, plays that 3 technique on the defensive line. And a lot of times, Tyler, you know this better than all of us, but in terms of the 1 tech versus the 3 tech, the 3 technique is going to be the guy that lines up on the outside shoulder of the guard. Another flag, and it's offside against LaSalle. Now that's interesting. Does that change anything whatsoever? I don't think so, but
yeah, not enough to change something substantially here for the KLIs.
Seems like
I just mean in terms of special teams versus offense.
Seems like a game of field position right now.
Yep. And puts that toe down. It's a really good-looking punt. And it's coffin cornered inside the 5-yard line. Brilliant that time from Roman Catholic.
Yes, so Denon LaRusso there doing his job here for the KLites, setting them up in the Explorer Zone 5.
So, Tyler, we were talking about the difference between 3 technique and 1 technique on the defensive line. And 3 technique lining off the outside shoulder of the guard. The 1 technique will line up off the outside shoulder, really either shoulder, of the center. What's kind of the difference from a personnel standpoint?
Yeah, you'll usually see more of a 1 technique in the, a 3-4 defense. You got 3 down linemen. You want that nose tackle to be a beast and, stuff the run. 3 technique, better for pass rush, and, a 4-3 defense typically.
Now a pistol formation for LaSalle. Des Ortiz, good cut to the outside. Roman Catholic, though, that defense comes to the football. Looking at the LaSalle offensive line, on the left-hand side of the line, there was no disruption from last year, and you've seen it all season be really strong. Lucas Donahue, Tiernan McNichol at left tackle and guard, respectively. Andrew Brennan do everything center for this team. Matt Thiel and Chris Selecki on the right-hand side of the line. They have come along really well and provide some good blocking like that, but sometimes you got just a tremendous athlete coming up and making a play, and that's the situation with Josiah Simmons.
Yeah, he was past Simmons, but Simmons just showing his upper body strength there and bear hugging for that tackle.
It wasn't a bad block at all.
No, it wasn't. That's just upper body strength right there.
The notes we have on Josiah Simmons: tone setter, tough, intense, and physical, and I think he did all of that,
exemplifies
on that play alone. 3rd and 8. Sidwar, again, good protection. Steps up over the middle, and it's intercepted by Van Brill. Van Brill will not go down. Luke Van Brill. He's in the end zone for
There's
a 6.
Flag out there.
There is a flag. And looking at the replay, the flag isn't out there at this time. It looks like it might have come out during the return.
Looked like a block.
Yep, right at the end
away from
there.
the end zone, was it?
And it's a block in the back against Roman Catholic. Also want everybody to say hello to the Roman Catholic coaching staff who is in here in the same box. Fired up about that one, and why not? What a play by Van Brill.
He just refused to go down. I'm kind of upset that got taken away from him. That was an incredible return.
Well, you know, I mean, as a defender, how many times you get to be in the end zone?
Oh.
You know, our resident first-team All-Catholic defensive end, Tyler Kern from 2012.
0 times, Bob.
0 times? Man.
I mean, a player like Van Brill has also seen some looks at tight end, and maybe, you know, those techniques from that position have translated over into that.
It's a great point.
Regardless, a great look, and definitely frustrating for the K-Lights to have that one taken back.
But they get great field position. They'll start with the ball in the red zone, right at the 20. Faking the give, right over the middle, and there's a lot of contact there. I am surprised at no penalty. We'll get a great look here in the linebacking core. There's absolutely going to be a grab on number 15, Simmons. Right there, turning the body. It would have been before the ball was released as well, Tyler, so catchable, uncatchable, the way you'd see in a pass interference adjudication would not have worked or would not have been an issue there.
I love all the shoving that happens even though the whistle's blown.
Between two of these teams here, we have two very physical teams in the Catholic League, and this game means a lot here for divisional standing, so it would make sense why it's physical.
Yeah, a lot of emotion out there.
Without a doubt.
Tate and Mines moved early. Coaching staff less than thrilled. A couple of penalties early on against this Roman Catholic team. Beals wide open is Van Brill. Locked up and taken down by Chris Filippo on the play.
Yeah, Van Brill right there, a very hard player to tackle. Despite the contact, still gets a great gain, setting up a 3rd and medium.
And that's that real triple option there, right? It's a run-pass option there. You get Beals moving. He can run the ball. Doesn't do it a ton necessarily. More of a moving to get the pass off.
So
but
hard to defend.
So hard to defend because he can take off with that, or you get the tight end in the flat.
All things considered, I think LaSalle did a good job there.
That's the second timeout taken by Roman Catholic. 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter. It is scoreless. Take this time to tell you about our friends at Next Play Basketball. It's a great AAU basketball organization here in the suburbs of Philadelphia. They got great coaches. They got a ton of teams, 3rd grade through 12th grade boys and girls, and they are just a great group of guys and gals that can get you to your best. Maybe you want to make that junior college, junior high team or the high school team, or you want to pursue your goals at the college level. This is the program. Reach out to them and find their information on Facebook for times, for tryouts, for clinics coming up near you. .157 to play here in a scoreless first quarter. 3rd down and about 7. Van Brill, the man in motion. Beals across the middle. It's caught. And a first down. They needed 7. They got about 12, and it's Taden Mines getting involved early in the passing attack.
Yeah, Taden Mines, a hot target here for the KLA offense, racking up a multitude of receptions so far.
Diminutive fella, but very, very explosive. They like to get him in the flat. Quick crossing pattern. And still no call. It's caught and inside the 1-yard line. Found Boyd on the crossing pattern.
Oh, I have no idea how that ball got through there.
2nd down and 1. And Luke Van Brill is that H position. It's a shotgun snap, handoff. Hopkins stood up, but then falls forward for 6. Touchdown, Roman Catholic.
Hopkins right there. Couldn't really get any easier. Just saw the open space and took it. Denied the contact. Moved forward and into the end zone there. A crucial score here as we near the ending stage of this first quarter.
Yeah, great job by
And now we have quite the interesting setup here. Now they're going to bring him back in. So they were trying to see what LaSalle was going to give him. And they'll kick the extra point. Extra point is up and good, and Roman Catholic has a 7-0 lead over LaSalle. Alex Shevchuk, your thoughts on the last drive or two here from Roman Catholic?
Yeah, that interception on Gavin Sidwar kind of led him in good field position. Could have had 6, but due to the flag, because of the push in the back, they had to get it on their own. And, of course, they got it to the end zone and converted for 6.
So after the touchdown from Roman Catholic, LaSalle will have an opportunity to respond. Caught there by Chris Filippo deep. And Filippo fights through initial contact out to the 21-yard line.
Well, that last drive for the Carolites, 5 plays, 20 yards, average 4 yards a play. In 1 minute and 26 seconds right there. It wasn't really pretty, but they got it done, and that's what matters right there. In a game like this, it's about resourcefulness and how can you run the plays into the end zone in the most efficient manner before this quarter was over. So LaSalle now has the ball. They're pinned back on the 21 with 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining.
It's nice having those stats again.
Did you say static or stats? Apologies there, folks. All right, 1st and 10. Stevie Davis, how good is it to see him back on the field for LaSalle? Out the last couple of weeks. He's a key for this team year after year.
Only fitting Stevie would return on senior day as well. Always great to see that.
Second down and 6. Davis crawls forward for about 1. Good defensive pressure there from Roman Catholic.
Yeah, great job just, disrupting Stevie. Just a little shoelace tackle there for loss.
And it already feels like a pretty big 3rd down and 5 here. Roman Catholic, the defense looking to pin their ears back. 3 down linemen, but they bring pressure from the linebacking core. Flip to the outside. Swanson darts up the sideline. 1st down.
How about the agile cut right there from Swanson? He gets the ball, notices that he doesn't have much space to run with, but just takes it down those hash marks. Explore 1st down.
Yeah, Roman showing blitz there. Someone's got to be open, and Sidwar using his legs just to buy himself enough time and making a great pass on the heels of his feet.
And Swanson stayed with that route. Clock stopped with 1.4 seconds left. And so they'll take a shot. One-on-one coverage. McFadden goes up with one hand.
He was being held all over, too. That was incredible.
Jules McFadden, how's the weather up there? I mean, what a catch right there, and what a leaping grab. Possesses that one, and a huge gain for the Explorers.
Oh, my goodness.
And how about Alex Shevchuk? Great job following that one as well. Great camera work up here, and LaSalle with some Uncle Mo heading to the 2nd quarter.
Wow. Huh. Fadden's been a part of some crazy plays this year.
He sure has. He inserts himself.
The highlight reel just keeps expanding, Tyler.
Take this opportunity to tell you about our partners at the Great American Pub, with 3 locations in and around the Philadelphia area and run by Chuck Hemsher and the Hemsher family. Boy, it's our favorite spot to go before, during, or after the big game. You can go out to the rooftop deck. We talk about that a lot, and I can't believe here in late October we're still talking about going to the rooftop deck at the Great American Pub. So enjoy it while you can. The weather is gorgeous out here today. Feels like the beginning of fall rather than the end of it. But they got great food and drink specials. Great time for the family to get together, or with your buddies to watch the big game. Or you can have parties. They have great locations all over the place to help you celebrate that next big thing.
I was there this time last year watching the Phillies playoff on that roof deck, and they had it nice and heated too. It was
So even when it gets cold, you're saying,
Yeah.
head on up there. I love it. I love it. Stevie Davis. Good carry on first down. Keeps those legs churning. Gain of 4.
That's really all you need. If the Explorers right here sets you up for a variety of options here with this second and medium.
Big gust of wind up here in the booth. Almost blew our buddy Alex away there. Me too, by the way. Sidwar, patience. Swanson, and it's incomplete. But Swanson, we'll see this here, I think, on the right-hand side of your screen, but doesn't give up on the route, and when he sees that his quarterback is in trouble, breaks it off and moves to open space on the field. Nearly resulted in a heck of a play. It's really good defense by Roman Catholic.
Yeah, and Ja Boy right there just kind of showcasing his physical abilities here.
They didn't even look at Joey O'Brien covering last time. He just took off and ran with his back to him. Gave him like 20 yards. Thought that ball was going to him.
3rd down and 6. Gavin Sidwar, open receiver, and he just missed Swanson. A little air would have done a lot of good. But a really good recognition there by Sidwar.
Yeah, needed a little gust of wind from right to left there. Help him out a bit.
Yeah,
interesting decision here.
Definitely. Bob, I agree with that, especially at this point in the game. You have a lot of time left in this second quarter. I just feel like, for LaSalle, it definitely doesn't do it justice.
Heck ran out there on the field, the primary punter to start the year. This is Gavin Muller. He will punt it away. And that's a heck of a punt. That's going to be inside the, it looked like the, 2-step, back to the 5. Yes, sir. Hey, this guy's a dancer here, this official. Let's see.
Oh, Roman Catholic, number 15, hurt on that play. Hobbling off the field.
Up past the 5. Nope, coming back.
Take it back now, y'all.
he just collapsed on the sideline there. That did not look good.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Number 15, Roman Catholic.
Oh, I'm sorry, missed that.
Game.
Josiah Simmons right there.
Josiah Simmons. We'll keep an eye on him. Heck of a player. We've talked a lot about him
today.
This
game. All those adjectives really summed it up that you gave.
Okay, so the special teams decision, a good one, certainly, in terms of pinning Roman Catholic back. What a punt by Muller. Really come into his own in that regard over the course of the season. And the handoff, that's to Kincaid. LaSalle all over it. That front 4 has been great all year long.
Yeah,
Sorge in there, number 66.
A great front 4, Bob. Adding on to what you were saying, they've done a great job containing this inside run, stacking the box and, eliminating all the holes available.
Faking the give that time. Out to Luke Van Brill. It's a big block from Ja Boyd. And Van Brill out into the open field. O'Brien missed a tackle. And Filippo finally takes him down.
What a beast. What a run. Or I guess a catch.
Run after the catch.
Yeah, I mean,
and it all started with that block in the beginning. Sorry, Danny.
The highlight plays just continue to roll here for someone like Luke Van Brill on both sides of the ball there. You just can't bring someone like him down. That's too much mass.
Beals. And running through a would-be tackler there, Taden Mines. Got out to about 9 yards there, 2nd and 1.
That play, 64-yard catch, you can call it, I guess. He caught it at the line of scrimmage, but wow, what a play. Go from the 5-yard line all the way down to the Explorers 34.
Yeah, and on that last play before the Explorers timeout, just love to see how Roman Catholic continues to move the offense there, taking advantage of the Explorers rushing back to set up again.
Timeout called by LaSalle, 10:16 to play. And a good time to get a breather here. Roman Catholic, the up-tempo pace, they're betting that over the course of 4 quarters, that's going to wear down the defense that they're playing, and it energizes them. So into Explorer territory and in a good spot to tack on to this 7-0 lead.
Yeah, hurry up can be tough because if you're not getting first downs, you're putting your defense in a world of hurt. But right now it is working for Roman Catholic.
Second down and 1. Beals in the backfield with Xavier Kincaid. Beals, now they're going to go with a lob of their own. Good defense there by Joey O'Brien. I think a little air on that means it's a touchdown, but give O'Brien credit. Eyes in the back of his head, just going on the cues that Boyd, the receiver, is giving him to make that play.
Perfect pass and just got his hands right where the ball was. Kicked it out. Punched it out, I should say.
Truly, all you need to do right there, just get your hands in the midst of Boyd. Pop that one out.
Third down and 1. And a mishandled snap. Fortunate that Kincaid came on it. And that did not look good from when they broke the huddle there. Beals is barking out calls, and then all of a sudden the ball's going to come. Yeah, that I think was supposed to be a hard count, and he didn't expect the ball to be snapped. So now 4th down and 5. Really no choice but to go for it here. 4 wideouts for the Cahillites dressed in white. Beals, boy, it's caught after being knocked down, and there comes the flag. Mason Lang just kind of got a stray finger in the face mask. He was already down on the play.
I don't think that was a catch. That looked like it hit the ground. I don't know. But regardless, it doesn't matter. There's a flag on the play.
Boy, the other interesting thing, it does matter because that's an after the play thing if we're saying he didn't catch it or if that knee's down first.
It's hard to tell with that.
Yeah, and obviously that's, well, that knee certainly wasn't down there, so that's one you have to make. The only thing is what you said, Tyler. And let's go right back to him. What a day. Into the end zone, Taden Mines. Get your playmakers the ball in space.
Yeah, Taden Mines right here refusing to go away. Just the spin and then another spin right into the end zone. I mean, what an athlete here, and we can see that on full display in this one. He's been targeted numerous times, and wow, he's answered the call, as we could see with that touchdown.
Go ahead there, Tyler. I saw it too.
That just looked like, honestly, pretty textbook holding there. You know, hand on the outside of the shoulder pads. What do they call this play, do you think?
You'll have to go ask him. 14-0 Roman Catholic. And it's been the big play that's been the difference thus far. What, you said 64 yards, courtesy of Jeff Sharilla on the first play to Luke Van Brill. That one was about 15 yards, so 80 yards on run after the catch on this drive alone that started at the 5.
Got some yak monsters out there, some yards after the catch.
Yeah, and right there, a 95-yard drive, guys, but only 7 plays ran by the Cahillites. So that shows you right there, all of these plays here are efficient, and they're all moving the chains.
And they're moving quickly as well, 146 on a 7-play drive, right? When you're taking the 40 seconds off the clock each time and moving the chains that way, a 7-play drive can take you 5 minutes sometimes. That took less than 2. Again, betting that this hurry-up offense will wear down LaSalle's defense over the course of the game. And certainly it works in the short term as well. And it's a touchback. Not a bad idea there from.
No, good, sorry call. See if it bounces out of bounds, get your ball, get the ball in the 40, I believe.
Yep. This portion of today's game brought to you by E&M Insurance in North Wales. It's a great insurance agency on the property and casualty side that can help you with your home or business. They're an independent agent, meaning that they work with many different companies and carriers over the course of the country to make sure that you get the best rates, certainly the best coverage. Thanks to Chris Marr, class of 1989 here at LaSalle, for supporting us. And if you're looking for more information about how they can help you with your home or auto insurance, visit them at eandminsurance.com. SalleHighSchool.com or visit them on Facebook. Swanson comes in motion. Azir Nelson, the freshman, back off tackle for a gain of 2.
So LaSalle showing some diversity here in the back scheme between Nelson, Ortiz, and Davis. All have fielded carries at this point in the game. As for the Explorers, we can see Ortiz back into the game.
And this is interesting here. You haven't seen much 20 personnel, but here it is. 3 wideouts, 2 running backs. And they'll flip it down to Des Ortiz. Can he pick up a block? No, he's just going to run away from would-be tacklers and tiptoe the sideline. And some late contact there. No flag comes out. And that's a little surprising.
Yeah, definitely. Looked like Ortiz was out of bounds as number 9, Jameer Diabara, hit him right there on that play. You know, the Explorers fans on this sideline arguing for a little bit of a late hit call, perhaps arguing the call was missed there, but nevertheless, the Explorers moving quick.
Well, not only was he out of bounds, my goodness, they backed him 10 yards plus from where the hit happened. Again, I think that's more of, hey, not hearing the whistle.
That's
or the whistle didn't come.
I can't believe the blocks didn't develop yet, and he still made that play. That was insane. Just a lot of huge plays here today from both sides.
An entertaining one.
To your point, Tyler, I think you're absolutely right. The idea was get the lineman down the field. It was caught in the backfield so they can get out and block without being an ineligible player downfield and have him cut inside, but that wasn't happening quickly enough. Now LaSalle has the screen set up. Azir Nelson. I want to get another look at this, though, to see where this ball was caught. So at the 47-yard line was the line of scrimmage because linemen are downfield. And that's good, right? About a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent execution. The Bigs can get out there legally. Now Stevie back out there. Stevie Davis. Now this is a crossing pattern for J.P. Oates. You guys have called it, but big plays everywhere here in this one.
Yeah, J.P. Oates right there. We can see him run onto space and then continue that run, evading some Roman Catholic Kaolites there, moving the chains, the Explorers in the red zone.
Explorers with their own hurry-up offense.
Davis up the middle. That's a great gain on first down. He got about half of it back. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Clock continues to run here on this drive. It is imminent. The Explorers score a touchdown, down 2 right now to the Kaolites.
This is considered a long drive, too, I think.
And an important one.
Yeah, of course.
To get a score back here, down 2 scores. Long ways off, but LaSalle would get the ball, or will get the ball, to start the second half. They run this little wheel, and that's through the hands of Julian McFadden. It's really good coverage out there, though. Roman Catholic in there on the stop. Number 22, Lou Gaddy, the safety.
Yeah, Lou Gaddy right there as well. Some extracurriculars after the play with Julian McFadden. As we can see, this game starting to turn chippy, just showcasing the rivalry between these two PCL powerhouses.
And I like that pre-snap motion. He kind of had the defense on their heels a little bit. Roman Catholic's been using that a lot, and it gives you that advantage. It's just something else you have to worry about.
And in that one in particular, McFadden faking to come all the way across and then stopping on a dime and coming back the other way. Eagles fans saw a lot of that in the Super Bowl, and it didn't go well when they did see it from the Chiefs. Wide open is Davis.
I don't think that play was supposed to go to Stevie.
No, I don't think so. However, they had a lot of blockers there, and it probably would have been a walk-in touchdown.
Maybe if Stevie was 6'3".
Fourth down and 6. It's a big one here. Keeping the offense on the field. Four wide, 3 on the far side of the field.
Looking at O'Brien.
The 4th down snap. Davis picks up a block. Crossing pattern and an easy call. Jaja Boyd lost sight of Swanson. Now here's the fun part. Here's the fun part and the rule that we all hate here at the high school level. It's not a 15-yard penalty because it'll be half the distance to the goal. Will it give them a first down because it's not automatic?
I think it does.
They're saying yes, it does.
Wow, the chains will be moved here.
It's like right on the 6 there. That was the line to gain.
Again, a rule that just simply must be addressed at some point.
A huge acquisition of new downs for the Explorers here.
Stevie Davis, patient, now gets the legs churning. He got all the way down to the 2-yard line. Another look here, going right off the right-hand side of that line. How about Grayson McHugh in there as an extra lineman / tight end?
Stevie getting pulled out. He's not happy about that one. Azir Nelson subbing in for you. I was about to say, feed it to Stevie again.
Push on senior day, of course. Feed the senior his touchdown.
Instead, going to the freshman.
Pistol luck. Couple of extra linemen out there. Azir Nelson walks in. Touchdown. But man, left-hand side of this line. Roman gets penetration early. Looks like it could have been a clear grab. Yeah. LaSalle fortunate on that one.
Call it even.
Exactly.
Last touchdown showed the same thing, so
even officiating
they're not going to call it both ways.
Yep.
And now an important extra point here for Chris Heck.
The Explorers line up normally.
Chris Filippo on late.
Oh.
Definitely some pre-snap movement there.
Well,
on who, though?
Yeah, that's the question.
It's offside, so they go unabated, which is why they stop the play altogether. So now what do? Do you take it at the 1 and throw Azir Nelson or Stevie Davis back out there again?
The line's doing a good job.
Perhaps for a brotherly shove up there as well, a tush push, if you will.
They go to John
squat
Steinmetz.
600 pounds, though.
Well, listen, it's a line led by seniors.
I think they're just staying out there.
They're going to take the yard. Analytics, new age NFL analytics would tell you maybe you go for 2 here. But calmly up and through for Heck, a strong kick. It's 14-7, and LaSalle answers in a big way offensively after Roman Catholic scored on their prior 2 possessions.
And I kind of like the passion from Stevie. He was very upset getting pulled there. He wanted that touchdown. But, yeah, it's a team sport, and Azir Nelson hit that hole perfectly. So,
like you said, Tyler, a long drive there. The Explorers going the distance, 80 yards in 3 minutes, 56 seconds, taking away a large portion of that clock here in the second quarter.
Big ups to Jeff Sharilla for giving us those stats. It's not something we have every game. It really is a huge addition to what we do. And it's great to see a friend with us back in the booth after helping us out a lot during basketball season. Great to have you back. And hopefully we can do some hoops together too, my friend. Chris Heck. And this is a big-time player here. Nice job by Justin Hawkins to come up and make the play. Taden Mines, when he gets that full head of steam, tough to square him up, but Hawkins did just that, Tyler.
I always like that on those returns where, the guy's making moves, and all of a sudden some guy just comes in full head of steam.
Knifes in there.
Yeah, when you're going at that speed, you're either hitting or you're whiffing big time.
Not a lot of breakdown there, was there? No, just square him
Great job by
up.
Hawkins.
Samaj Beals, a lot of time for him. But he's going to run out of it. Gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Intended for his back out of the backfield, Deshaun Hopkins.
I mean, still, what an effort from Beals there to get a throw off there. Trying to find a receiver in stride in the middle of the field, but just too much pressure there from the Explorers.
Explorers front, despite giving up 14 points, this defense has gotten good penetration. You know, whether it's on the linebackers on the blitz or, you know, that front 3 or 4.
Yeah, the pressure's there, and we can see that as well with the inside run. Really going nowhere for Roman.
To both of your points, the times where Roman Catholic has gotten the big play is on a screen effectively, getting the ball out quick.
Maybe go back to the screen before they can adjust at halftime. I don't know.
Yep. Now might be the time. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that. These D linemen got to sense the screen as well.
Good play by Mason Lang there. And quickly on 3rd down, incomplete. And LaSalle will get the ball back.
Yeah, I believe that was number 88, Grayson McHugh, using that 6'8" frame, getting those paws up there.
That's right. And now he's coming off the field. As you see, someone's got to get that and help him with his pad after a big play like that. There you go. They got him at the bottom of your screen. You can see it now. It's a high but short punt. Des Ortiz was right underneath it, and he gave up 10 yards by not making the catch. Maybe that was Hawkins, actually. Beg your pardon. Yeah, Hawkins and Ortiz were in the air. I think it was Ortiz. But he can make up for it here. He can get that 10 yards back and then some. A big-time, dynamic young back in the backfield, Des Ortiz.
It could be risky. There was a lot of Cahillites in the neighborhood there, and you know, sometimes that pressure. Did I butcher the
Oh,
word?
man, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
The Cahillites?
Cahillites.
No, Cahillites.
Cahillites. What is this, English class?
John Cahill, the long time ago founder of the high school. They are the Cahillites.
Doing a disservice to my LaSallian education here.
I actually think the only disservice you're doing is to our Roman Catholic fans. All good, though. We love you to death. Thanks for being a good sport. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 3 wideouts and 1 back. And Stevie Davis got through first contact, trudged forward for 5 on 1st down. He's done that a few times here, guys, and that's a great way to start a drive.
Definitely. All you need to do just, establish some positive movement there, and then you open up the options here for the Explorers. We know how versatile this offense can get. You can look to your players out on the wing when it comes to O'Brien and Oates, as well as seeing if you can link up with McFadden as well in the middle.
4.5 minutes to go, and this gets interesting as well if LaSalle can start to piece something together here and score in the final minute or 2. And they're going to have to do it on 3rd and about 4 after a 1-yard gain from Stevie Davis. But if you can get down there and effectively go 2 for 1, LaSalle does get the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's a big momentum shift potential.
Now, I think either way you take this clock down as far as you can from a play clock standpoint.
Give your defense some rest, too.
Delay give. Stevie Davis going to be really close and driven back. Spotted him about 2 yards short. I thought it was certainly a little closer than that. I don't know if that's the best spot in the world. Line to gain the 39.
Looks like only about a yard as opposed to 2.
I thought he got to the 38 there from that replay.
Now they're moving it up.
But
okay, so 4th and 1. All right, guys.
Special teams is coming out.
Time to get paid the big bucks. What do you do, Mr. OC? We'll make that you, Danny. How about that? You're the offensive coordinator. You going for it, or you punting it away?
Wow, on the spot right here. I mean, LaSalle will get the ball back. We know that. But if they can find a way to equalize this score going into the half, it would be huge. Stevie Davis, we've seen a lot of those runs on 1st down end up with 4 or 5 yard gains. I say feed him the ball here. You only need 1 yard. This LaSalle offensive line is totally capable of making a hole, but it looks like they'll punt on this play.
Gavin Muller will go out to punt the ball away.
Any trickery here? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Muller kicked a great one last time, and that's not the case this time. And it's going to be inside the 45.
That got like 3 yards. There's a.
So, LaSalle's going to have to get a defensive stop. Roman Catholic in great field position anyway.
Uh-oh.
And they didn't get the look.
1. yard, 2 yards. They're going to give him 3 yards.
So 14-7 and a huge defensive possession here for LaSalle. Roman Catholic, Danny, can take some serious momentum here.
Yeah, definitely. That's the exact antithesis of what you design on that play. You want to boot the ball back and get them pinned back as deep as possible here with 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. Right now, set up deep in the Explorers' territory.
Deshaun Hopkins out wide with the screen, and he's going to cut it upfield and step out of bounds after gaining about 5 yards.
And that right there is also what you don't want. You don't want to let these K-Lights step out of bounds and stop that clock and get another score here. Just makes things way harder and a lot more of an uphill battle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, running clock or not, time isn't really an issue. They do have just the 1 timeout remaining. They burned 2 in the first quarter. And LaSalle in there on the stop. That front four has been so good. Chris Filippo came from the second level, but Jamel Williams got the first contact and took him down. He'll be credited with the tackle.
Jamel Williams is having himself a game today. 2 sacks. Tackle for loss or 2. Well done.
Now some motion here from the K-Lights over the middle. Incomplete. And no flag. I think that's a really good no call.
Yeah, Filippo right there, just some physicality on Tatum Mines. But, you know, it's justified. We've seen Tatum Mines get targeted the most out of any receiver so far this game. He's the motion man for this offense right here, and you need to play him physical.
And, again, he is defenseless there, but I don't think it was forcible contact. Certainly it wasn't anywhere near the head or neck area. It's a good football play by Chris Filippo. Now it's 4th down, and the offense will remain on the field. Mines is the motion man. And a timeout first by LaSalle. They got the timeout. And Roman Catholic not happy. They had a look that they wanted. You see, here comes Mines, and nary a linebacker moves. Late movement there by Claire. It's a great job by John Steinmetz.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw it or one of his coaching staff, but, you know, just got it off, just so close.
It's really difficult at the high school game as a high school defense to deal with pre-snap motion. A lot of times you see it more at the next level. You give Roman Catholic a ton of credit for utilizing it as often as they do. Even at the professional level, no one does it as much as the Dolphins or the Chiefs.
The Dolphins are killing it with a pre-snap motion this season.
And look how the Chiefs and the Dolphins are doing, the two teams that utilize it more than anyone else. So it's challenging even with the professional defense to handle all that pre-snap motion.
Both teams do, you know, utilizing it to a significant amount today. You know, maybe leaning a little more towards Roman, but
there are inflection points in football games, and this feels like one of them. 4th down and 5. Roman Catholic. Beals takes the snap, flips it outside. It's a 1st down and more. Stepping out inside the 30.
Beals right there, just too easy, finding Deshaun Hopkins there. You know, it's just so hard to leave that man unattended, yet the Explorers do. Down the line there for a great pickup for Roman.
What a great play call there. Perfect little wheel route.
Right back to it. Hopkins. There go those legs. Won't go down. 1st down. Gain of 13. Inside the 20 to about the 15 with 2.5 minutes to go. That's an eternity given where they are on the field. Clock will move after the momentary movement of the chains and the reset there. Trips to the far side of the field. LaSalle has the numbers over there. And so they come over the middle to Boyd, and Boyd walks in. That is a thing of beauty from Roman Catholic. Put 3 guys on the far side of the field, force LaSalle to get the lines over there and get the numbers there, then run your star on a crossing pattern into open space.
Boyd, great job standing up there. Like he, you know, took a hit and, you know, kept on turning those legs. Really want to see him do something with this.
Chris Whittle, the left-footed kicker, makes it 21-7. So we talked about the inflection point there on 4th and 5. Little swing pattern for Deshaun Hopkins. Sets up the touchdown pass to Jaja Boyd. You think back even prior to that, 4th and 1 for LaSalle on their side of the field. LaSalle thought they were taking the conservative route. The punt was shanked out of bounds, and it gave Roman Catholic great field position anyway.
So 2:16 remain on the clock here. A lot can happen. That's a lot of time here for the Explorers to establish a high-powered drive and get a score out of this one. They need to, especially. Getting the ball back. You know, that right there was a 6-play, 42-yard touchdown drive there for the Kaolites. But it took off 1 minute and only 13 seconds. So, you know, not a lot of time taken off the clock here. The Explorers still 2 minutes and 16 seconds to make something happen.
Yeah, can similarly shift that momentum. You know, last time it was to tie the game. This time, you know, make it a little closer.
Squib kick. This could be really good field position here for LaSalle. Out to the 36. Go ahead, Tyler. What are you laughing about?
Oh, no, just Roman Catholic coaches showing their character. LaSalle, you know, a little cheat sheet fell down, and they joked about maybe keeping it, but, you know, climbed up top and handed it back to their rightful owner.
Yeah.
So, you know, you love to see it, despite the rivalry.
These are men of character here, Philadelphia Catholic League coaches. It is a windy day. I mean, those sheets are going to get away from you, particularly if you're up top.
Windgate.
These Roman Catholic guys, they know how to do it. Sit here in the booth. There's not as much wind here. Nobody's losing a play sheet down here. All right, 1st and 10. Good pressure, and Gavin Sidwar is taken down. Rush off the edge by Stead.
Sidwar working hard to evade all pressure, but just succumbs to it at that point. Too much to handle. Down deep here in Explorer territory.
When we talked to Rick Preet earlier in the week, they didn't think that Ian Stead was going to actually play. But Ian Stead back out there on the roster and in the lineup. Got the sack and nearly an interception there.
Let's go!
3rd down and long. And now, all of a sudden, 1:41 to go. Roman Catholic cannot stop the clock, but could put LaSalle in a position to have to punt the football again.
Which you're not confident in at this point.
Oh.
Makes it interesting. Third down and 15. Sidwar rolls. Fires to the sideline. Going to be close. O'Brien 2 yards short of the 1st down marker, and we have ourselves a decision once again.
You got to learn from your mistake. You got to go for this.
Certainly.
Almost the same down and distance from about the same yard line. This time, LaSalle goes for it. Down 14 points. 1:33 to go, 2nd quarter. A lot of inflection points. Here's another one here.
Oh.
Let's see. They have it against Roman Catholic.
Let's check the replay.
Oh, doggy, the slot receiver. Let's see. It's offside against Roman Catholic. Look at Swanson. And that is why you're hearing what you're hearing. Swanson absolutely moves before the Roman end.
Oh, my goodness, right there. So a controversial call here made in the late stages of the 2nd quarter.
They have a case, folks.
Absolutely.
1st and 10. Stevie Davis dropped it. I don't know that that's the worst thing if you're LaSalle, him dropping that football.
Yeah, it stops the clock.
Roman Catholic had it really well defended.
They know the screen well.
Second down and 10. Sidwar steps up and is dropped. The defensive line starting to get into the backfield. They bring extra there. The linebacker rush up the middle. It's a bull rush there. Josiah Simmons has been unbelievable here today.
Yeah, the Explorers here now pinned back very deep on this 3rd and long, and the clock continues to run here as there's under a minute of play in the second quarter.
Well, yeah, and I think you're starting to manage things as well. 3rd down and long. Roman Catholic cannot stop the clock. I think you certainly take a shot here, but a little bit of play clock going off does not hurt things if you're LaSalle.
Absolutely not.
It's a screen for Julian McFadden, and he's taken down inbounds. It's with under 40 seconds to go, so LaSalle will not need to snap it again. So, not the way LaSalle wanted to do it, certainly down the stretch here in this first half. But they're not going to need to punt it back to Roman Catholic. They'll send the punt unit out there, but again, by my count, by the time I looked up there, they should not need to snap this football.
Yeah, I mean, for Roman Catholic right there, just did what you had to do on the defensive side of the ball. You know, despite the call going against them, they were able to, you know, contain the Explorers and then set them back even further. That's huge right there for the K-Lights now. Up 2 scores here, kicking off the ball to start the second half.
This portion of today's game brought to you by CJO Design and Construction. It's a wonderful landscape contracting firm here in the Philadelphia area, run by Chad Ormond, our good buddy who's actually up top on the roof right now helping LaSalle on the video coordinating side. But when he's not doing that, he's just a phenomenal landscaper. He does great work from a hardscaped patio standpoint, going all the way up to putting an addition on the side of your home. So reach out to Chad and his staff for more information about your next big project at your home. We appreciate his sponsorship of Bob Long Sports and of high school athletes. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we will meet the seniors from the band that will be honored here on Senior Day.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue, generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade.
Oh, Kimbrough gave up another home run. They're already down 2-0.
Should be stats and comedic relief.
I'll try. Thank you.
Matthew Espenshade, escorted by his parents Lisa and David. Andrew Ferrante, escorted by his parents Karen and Joseph.
I don't want to brag, but when I do my training on this track, I can turn 2-minute laps. There we go. It's around an 8-minute mile. There we go. Just FYI. In case you go. Love it.
Robert Hoffman, escorted by his parents Christina and Jeffrey.
If I push, I get down to 157. So many days a week do you do in classes? Do you have like formal classes with the
Music Department Vice President Jack Kramer, escorted by his parents Carolyn and Douglas.
I do a couple other things around the school too, so I have a podcast with a teacher right now.
Appreciate you being here.
Admissions to Salle.
It's great to see you. We'll get you.
Doing stuff.
I have another headset at home. I just do
just
I'm
not even worried about that. For our morning TV show, that all cycle into that.
Andrew Majeski, escorted by his parents Joanne and David.
They do, yeah. I mean, it's an elective class, so it's kind of along like the information sciences track. So you can have like classes. I took a class on multimedia management. I took a class on kind of like Adobe and multimedia production. Kind of like learning.
Seamus McGovern, escorted by his parents Patricia and Terry.
Right now, the class I'm taking, which is my self-study class, is it's called a capstone course. So you have to produce like a passion project by the end of the year, kind of showcasing like your talent and stuff like that. I don't know yet. I really do have to think about that. We just have a lot of fun.
Theo Peebles, escorted by his mother Cheryl. Our music department president, Emmett Sykes, escorted by his parents Mary and Robert. Music Department Vice President Jonathan Wilbur, escorted by his parents Martha and David.
My wife is 15 years this year. Does not want your. If she's still teaching in 15 years, and Rory comes through, there's going to be a problem because my wife does not want to teach for 15 years. Fair enough. She wants to shut it down.
And Matthew Cawley, escorted by his mother Elaine. Let's have a big round of applause for the senior members of our pep band and thank them for the music.
Great job again by Chris Carabello there, honoring the senior members of the pep band. We're glad that we could showcase them here on the broadcast as well. It's senior day for a lot of folks, not just the football team, and we thank them for their contributions to the program.
You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He scored!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. LaSalle obviously academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
I'm Brother James, president of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, student body president here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
Hi, I'm Jim Fike, principal of LaSalle College High School. For over 160 years, LaSalle has provided a college preparatory education to young men in the Philadelphia area. Our goal is to give them the opportunity to discover and develop their God-given talents. LaSalle's curriculum is academically challenging and designed to prepare young men for the future. LaSalle offers students choices across more than 120 topics, and our concentration program allows students to experience various career fields and earn credentials during their time here. LaSalle is a faith-centered community dedicated to the moral development of our young men. At LaSalle, you will be challenged. But if you are eager to learn, work hard, and commit to collaborating with others, you will be prepared for the next steps in your journey.
Hello, I'm Marie Stott, and I oversee all of our clubs and activities here at LaSalle. Over 85% of our students participate in our activities, and we have over 60 clubs for you to explore during your 4 years here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name is Owen Kunko, president of our TV studio called WXP. LaSalle has many opportunities for you to explore technology. Please take a look yourself. And students who are interested in video production can join our WXP Media Studio, where they create content for both our school website and social media platforms. LaSalle College High School provides the environment you'll need to ensure you're prepared for a future focused on innovation and technology.
Hi, I'm Ryan Pritchett. Welcome to the 4th floor of St. Michael Hall, also known as the Art Room. The Fine Arts program here at LaSalle is one of the many ways in which you can explore your creativity. The Visual Arts program is designed for all students who have an interest in learning the basic principles and techniques of art. Fine arts students can pursue their passions or seek new ones at LaSalle through scheduled classes that include ceramics, drawing, painting, and sculpture.
Hello, my name is Will Palopoli. I'm a junior here at LaSalle. Every day when we leave LaSalle, we see the sign, Leave to Serve. Service is just one of the ways in which you can explore your spirituality here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name's Theo Peebles. What initially drew me to LaSalle was the music program, because there are so many opportunities to get involved.
Welcome back, folks. We are about ready to get underway in the third quarter. The second half of that second quarter was proved quite interesting in terms of the direction of this football game. It was 7-0 Roman Catholic. They go down, they score again. LaSalle comes right back and scores themselves. LaSalle's going to get great starting field position to start the third quarter, but Tyler Curran with us here, Danny Rovey as well. It looked like LaSalle was going to have an opportunity, maybe go down and tie the game and get the ball back to start the third quarter, but instead, Roman Catholic came down and scored themselves, and LaSalle now is down 2 scores. They do get the ball here, as we said, but this becomes a big drive.
Yeah, well, LaSalle failing to convert there with 2 minutes remaining, in their own territory was really crucial. Right now, at least for Gavin Sidwar, he is 10 of 18, throwing for 126 yards so far with a pick as he takes the field now in that number 7 jersey, looking to create something offensively here for the Explorers and get them back on the board.
Yeah, it's a pretty good starting field position here, too, for the Explorers on their own 35. Can't ask for much more.
And, of course, that's because of the illegal procedure on the opening kickoff from Roman Catholic. Stevie Davis back out there in a running back position, who bounces off the line and trudges forward for 2. We looked at that Roman Catholic defensive line. Really the best player, Josiah Simmons. He's the one that's really stood out, number 15 coming off the edge. But that time they plugged the gaps up the middle as well. Devon Jackson and Michael Ford, a couple guys in there, making tackles all afternoon long.
Yeah, just a ton of talent on this Roman Catholic team, especially on their defensive line.
This is Julian McFadden trying to stretch things out and nearly got to the first down marker. Nearly had a lot more than that, but Roman Catholic hung in there, made a good tackle on the play.
Yeah, nice pickup right there, and it's so important the LaSalle Explorers convert here on 3rd and short. Obviously, we have a lot of time left in this 3rd quarter, but getting down this field as quickly as possible, getting a score on the board is imminent if they want to stay in this game.
By the way, the strong safety Lou Gaddy came up and made that play. Gets the defense set, we're told by Rick Preet. Calls the signals defensively for them. Stevie Davis has a first down, running through a would-be tackler. Lou Gaddy, again, he's going to get credit for the tackle, but he took a lick himself.
Salle offensive line wasn't set there. I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty.
You're absolutely right, particularly on the outside there in a kind of a tight end H-type position. Quickly up to the line, and Stevie Davis is shoved back. Great initial pressure off the edge, number 33, Lazarius Toombs.
Yeah, and Will Felder right there coming in just to put a button on things there. The two-way guy with offers from Louisville as well as JMU.
Two-way guy, also basketball player who got a lot of playing time in last year's PIAA state tournament. A couple of seniors on that. Chris McNesby coached a Roman Catholic basketball team that were ineligible for PIAA play, so Felder stepped into a huge role. Went all the way to the state final where they lost in overtime to Reading. 2nd down and 11. Sidwar fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. How about Grayson McHugh? Would have been his first catch of the year, perhaps why he wasn't well defended there by Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I noticed him out there, and it looked like they were favoring that left side, going to fake, but they did a good job of faking the run. A well-designed play. Sidwar used his feet again, and, yeah, unfortunately just hit him in the hands. Couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, and he'll come off the field now. He's going to be kicking himself on that one. McSorley goes off in his place into that H-back type position. 3rd and 11. Stevie Davis handed the ball on 3rd down and 11. Perhaps they were thinking we're going to get it. I don't know, maybe try to get halfway and then think about it on 4th down, but a perplexing call on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, can't really say that I see the vision on that play right there, especially if you have so many weapons. Yeah. McFadden has not been targeted that many times this game so far. That would be a great moment there to go find him.
Yeah, you're down.
So much speed with Oates and McFadden. And sorry, Bob.
No, I'm with you, Tyler. And you're down 14 points on a windy afternoon with the ball on the other side of midfield.
Uninspired is the word I would use.
That's a good-looking punt by Heck. Boyd comes up to get it and bobbled it. Able to come up with it at the 22. Another look here. And they're going to give him the football where he first nearly corralled it, right? So he captures it at about the 20, but they're going to give it to him at, say, the 21 or 22-ish yard line.
Can you touch him if he bobbles it? I'm sure you can.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
But then once he does regain control, plays dead. So now a little more pressure on this defense here. It was a decent starting drive for LaSalle. And a big hit there by Chris Filippo. Ball was deflected. Dangerous ball there. Tips and overthrows, those are the ones you want to try to come up with there. Filippo attacked the receiver.
Yeah, exactly. So important that LaSalle covers those zones in the middle of the field right there, Bob. Like you said, that ball is tipped up. If someone's in that right there, like we saw with Luke Van Brill, you can just come up on that one and then find yourself in the end zone.
They'll flip it out wide for Van Brill. Nice block on the outside. First down and a lot more. LaSalle missing tackles. And more after the catch.
Van Brill continues to prove himself as the X factor so far in this one. Another key play there for the Kaolites, setting them up in Explorer territory.
Yeah, just, a lot of big plays given up by this Explorers D today. And they're not on big passes usually. It's these, screens, short passes.
Samaj Beal's got great protection, goes up top for Boyd, and it's Hawkins making a great play on the football. Could argue that ball was underthrown just a shade, and Boyd had to come back to the football.
Yeah, Hawkins right there, fearless in coverage, finds a way to jump up with Boyd right there, showcasing some physicality there on the star wide receiver.
All right, feels like a big moment again in this game here. LaSalle has the weapons. They have the horses offensively to go down and score, but they need to stop, and it'll start right there. Jack Luthi off the edge. Takes down the running back, number 2, Deshaun Hopkins.
It's like the 4th time Luthi has made that exact tackle on that exact set of downs. Just good pressure in the backfield.
Third down and 10. Likely 4-down territory here for Roman Catholic. Mines the man in motion. Crossing pattern, it's wide open for Van Brill. And again, let's look at this motion pre-snap by Mines. Takes a linebacker out, all eyes on Mines. And Van Brill sneaks in behind that defense. It's a thing of beauty from Rick Preet's club.
And, these balls are getting out quick. Maybe 2.5, 3 seconds. Not really giving that defensive line much time to pressure the quarterback.
First and 10. Beals are going to throw that lob. Looking for Boyd. And Boyd got the feet down. Touchdown.
Woo. Oh, my goodness. The precision right there from Jaja Boyd. Just finding a way to reel that one in. Toe tapping in the corner of the end zone.
That's a great toss and a great catch.
I mean, what a play right there. The connection from Beals to Boyd. How do you do?
Rick Preet convinced, and why not, that this is one of the best players in the state. Was 5'3" tall when he arrived in 9th grade. Moved him to a defensive back, and then he just didn't grow. And they kept him there for a few years. All of a sudden, up he sprouts. Grew to 5'11" in 1 year, and here he is as a big-time wideout. The highest recruited commit ever to JMU, a 4-star, going to play at the next level. Recruited as a safety, by the way, but he's been told that he'll get a shot if he wants to run some on the wide receiver side, and he proves himself. Why not?
Yeah, that play, of course, the false start there, kind of interesting.
This is interesting because, again, Whittle, left-footed kicker, not the strongest leg. He's been accurate thus far. A little longer for him. And there you have it. There's the difference.
His first kick was good, too.
27-7.
A little trumpet taunting over there.
I tell you what, senior day for everybody.
It's tough when you're taunting when you're down 20 points.
It's a difficult one for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so very little room for your LaSalle for any missteps, but with this offense, they're not out of the contest. The challenge will be, and Roman Catholic, they can pin the ears back defensively, knowing that their offense has been so efficient in the times they've been on the field. Why not let it fly and get some pressure on Gavin Sidwar?
Yeah, Bob, speaking of that efficiency, 6 plays for 78 yards for the Kaolites right there. We just continue to see that offense move. Great yardage for not so many plays. There were completions for 35 yards, 18 yards, and then the touchdown was 25 yards. That great grab by Boyd off the connection from Beals.
Brought to you by Jeff Stats.
That's right.
Of course.
Ooh, hashtag.
Hashtag Jeff Stats.
Hashtag Jeff Stats. Our buddy Jeff Sharilla with us here in the booth. A beautiful fall afternoon and a full team here for Bob Long Sports. We really love that. Great to have the whole family together here today. Julian McFadden out to the 26-yard line. That's where he'll be stopped. You know, I don't think we've talked enough about Samaj Beals here today. Certainly we've highlighted his accuracy, his athleticism, and his strength on the arm side, but a really good leader, an accountable type guy. Bama, Penn State, Syracuse, all over this kid as a sophomore, and Rick Preet thinks it's just the beginning. Sophomore offseason, you get into 7-on-7 time. That's where things will really start to blow up for him. 6'2", gained about 25 pounds in the offseason. Just a bona fide big-time Division I prospect. And a timeout burned.
Sidwar counting the players out there.
Yeah, not good there. Right off the kickoff, Tyler. You had time to get ready for that. That's tough while there if you're LaSalle.
Yeah, looks like McHugh coming in. I don't know if they didn't like the look that was out there to start or what, but
yeah. Well, we'll take this opportunity to tell you about our good friends, Jim McLaughlin, Carrie Guerin Boyle, of the Carrie Guerin Boyle team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach Realtors. They're our favorite LaSalle realtors. They can help you buy or sell your home. Check out their contact information below and give them a call. It's a tough market out there, no doubt about it, but you need professionals that can help you achieve your goals. Call Jim McLaughlin and Carrie Guerin Boyle for more. Jaja Boyd takes down Stevie Davis. Clock continues to run as he was taken down inbounds after a gain of 2.
Stevie Davis right there met with a lot of K-lights. Not too much Explorer help around him.
Yeah, that was a long 2 yards he had to run there.
And I'm just not feeling the energy here. I know they're down 20, but you know they have the offense to keep it going here, but guys are out of position. No real energy on that side of the field. Roman Catholic's last touchdown perhaps deflating. Sidwar trying to change all that. Flips to the sideline, incomplete. There's a flag on the other side of the field in the area of a defensive hold. I don't know if we'll catch it on this replay because it was on the McFadden side, the far end of the field.
Yeah, I mean, great job by, that offensive front, giving Sidwar all the time he needed, and maybe he didn't have someone open due to that hold.
And there it is. It's a defensive holding call. And that is an automatic first down, although pass interference is not.
Yeah,
someone
make it
make sense. By the way, I do think defensive holding should be a automatic first down just for absolute clarity. So does pass interference need to be. First down run, gain of 4 from Stevie Davis.
Yeah, it looked like Stevie was going to be held up around for a 2-yard gain. Roman Catholic just came in, gave him a nice little shove for 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Line to gain is the 50, right at the middle of the field.
This passing offense doesn't feel very dangerous right now.
Definitely not really exercising a lot of the weapons that are on this field.
Good recognition of the blitz coming there. Des Ortiz will move to the other side of Sidwar. Sidwar stands in and couldn't find Ortiz on the screen. So I say it was a good adjustment by LaSalle, and it certainly was. But then that blitzer did not come. So good job by Roman Catholic. They show a bunch of pressure. Then they only bring 4. And Sidwar was expecting a different look than the one he got. Jameer Diabara.
Does moving Ortiz maybe make that route he ran? He maybe was somewhere else on the field, a little left to where he needed to be. I don't know.
Very interesting. Yep. But again, I think you give Roman Catholic so much credit for that. Showing 6 or 7 coming and bringing 4. Diabara now all alone to throw it out in the flat. Ed Sutter laying down a shoulder. It'll be 4th down and 1. And no question, got to keep the offense on the field here.
Yeah, exactly. And LaSalle in dire need of some points here, down 20. Just bring it to within 2 scores just to start. And they need to do that very, very quickly. So, of course, LaSalle will remain on the field here.
So it's Ortiz They're going to bring Gavin Muller in as a fullback, go to an I formation. And they'll give it to Muller. He has the first down. Needed one and got two. Boy, in the world of brotherly shoves and all these different things, why don't you turn around and hand it to your fullback? Great play.
Yeah, well designed. Good, patience from that line. No jumping.
Back to the basics, Tyler.
Yeah, I thought I saw a jump, but that replay looked very clean.
.4:30, clock ticking here in the third quarter. And he pulls it back. Gavin Sidwar isn't going to be able to get rid of it. Diabara gets into the backfield and gets the sack.
Gavin Sidwar met with 5 K-lights at once. Right there, just nowhere to go and nowhere to throw that ball. Only option is to go down. A tough break there for the Explorers, setting up a very long second down.
So now it's a long, long way to go for this LaSalle team. 2nd and 19. 4 wide outs.
Playing about 10 yards off Joey O'Brien right now.
Sidwar, screen play, and a great defensive play by Roman Catholic. Number 5, Ian Sneed, busting through. No chance for that big lineman out there to scoot by him.
Yes, Steed right there, the leaping tackle. We know how athletic this player is, and we just saw it on full display.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 19. Line to gain is the 39-yard line in the Roman Catholic half of the field. Sidwar. He'll get dropped again. Off comes the helmet, and LaSalle will get away with it. It's going to be a face mask, pretty clearly. You can see why, against Roman Catholic. But, boy, I certainly don't think that was the intent. Just kind of caught him up top. Sidwar kind of leans down.
Yeah, like braces for impact, and that lowered his helmet level to, let's see.
Yeah, the up top tackle right there.
So now they'll talk about this. The officials will make the call. Looking to the white hat at the 39-yard line. It's a personal foul penalty. And it's going to repeat 3rd down. And again, this is a high school specific rule. A personal foul at any other level, college or above, is an automatic first down. It is not the case here at the high school level.
So defensive holding is, pass interference, and personal fouls are not.
That's correct. Crossing pattern, a lot of contact. It's caught. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. The defensive holding will be called against Mikey Preston. But keep an eye on Joey O'Brien here, making this play, staying with it. That's brilliant.
And that wasn't an easy catch by any means. But that Sidwar just seemed so calm there. Everything looked, precise and relaxed, and it worked. They're getting a lot of pressure on this defense.
That is a 15-yard walk-off there. So pass interference was the call. So 15 yards. It was completed for a 4-yard gain, by the way. So again, in the NFL, that would have been a spot foul. Automatic first down, by the way. Gavin Sidwar running out of time, and that's an incomplete pass. They don't like it, but that's the right call. Absolutely a forward pass shovel there from Gavin Sidwar. The real issue, if you're LaSalle, is unabated pressure into the backfield here.
Yeah, Sidwar's not even getting a chance to breathe.
Long developing play action, and Roman Catholic is not getting fooled whatsoever.
And we knew this going into this matchup, how Rick Preet just loves to utilize the blitz on this defense. If you can see it working so well, this pressure right here is just too much for someone like Gavin Sidwar.
Stevie Davis, well, that's how you can start to subside the rush, at least ideally so. keep the ears from being pinned back by running it up the gut. Well, that's not working either for LaSalle. Stevie Davis dropped for no gain.
The only thing I could see possibly working are some quick slants in the middle of the field, find those gaps in the.
Or a screen.
Yeah, the screen game hasn't been working either, though.
No, you're right.
That's one thing Sidwar does so well is those quick reads we see. You know, he has his guy and he throws.
They're playing 8 to 10 yards off the ball right now for, you know, O'Brien and a few other select receivers.
4-down territory as well. You can bake that into your calculus as an offensive coordinator making this play here. 2 downs to get to the 18-yard line. Sidwar in the shotgun. They got 4 receivers. Sidwar crossing pattern. McFadden running backwards, but for good reason. Makes one miss and got to the 20. Clock will keep running. It'll be 4th down and 2. Offense stays on the field.
McFadden, a nice grab right there. Crossfield, we see him in that space a lot right there. Getting it close to the marker. Bringing up LaSalle 4th and short here. But still a long ways to go.
Got to get to the 18-yard line. Here's Sidwar. Fires to the end zone. A lot of contact. And down goes O'Brien.
I don't think that's how that play was designed. Here's a, offensive lineman downfield, way downfield there.
Boy, that's a great call, Tyler. No doubt about that.
It looked like it was supposed to be a design screen, and that was, that's a big no-no.
Expert analysis up here in the booth here.
It's a really bad missed call, if we're honest.
He's like 5 yards downfield. It looked like a screen because he shoved his man to get, yeah.
And that would have been an offsetting penalty, and you would have been replaying 4th down.
Instead, it's 1st and 10 from the 11.
The wind starts to blow here at Wissahickon, and they've burned their 2nd timeout of the half. You got to get this right, obviously. You got to score here for anything else to even matter. But this is to get you down 2 scores, and you can only stop the clock one more time. Let's see if they can make it count.
Yeah, very, very interesting how this drive has panned out. 4 separate penalties, I believe. Be interested to see what those penalty yards are. It's got to be close to 40 to 45 yards of.
Yeah, so just coming in on that with our Jeff stats here up in the booth.
Here comes from the wire.
We have 3 penalties for 41 yards.
What did I say, 40, 45?
Yes,
all right,
that was a great call here from Tyler Kern. 2 great calls.
Thanks, Jeff, for stroking my ego there.
Absolutely.
What do we have there? We had a pass interference, a helmet contact, a face mask. Sorry.
Face mask.
And,
yep.
What was the other one?
Well, there was a second pass interference as well.
2 pass interferences. Yep. Well, it should have been offsetting on the second one.
1st and 10 from the 11. McFadden is the man in motion. Sidwar. He'll take off with it, and he's taken down. Big sack on the play.
Josiah Simmons right there, a guy who just always, you feel like he's getting involved in that backfield in one way or another there, bringing down Sidwar, sacked yet again.
Sidwar running for his life today.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
2nd down and 14. 36 seconds to play. Final few seconds of this 3rd quarter.
I don't think St. Joe's Prep put this much pressure on Sidwar.
Yeah. Sidwar wide open, touchdown. Julian McFadden, it's a missed assignment. And so for the trials and tribulations that both teams have faced on this drive, it's seemingly taken forever. LaSalle ends with 6 on the board and can cut it to 13.
Maybe a few gifts on that drive, but LaSalle hung in there.
Yeah, important that they took advantage of a lot of those penalty calls. I mean, 41 yards off penalties is always in tremendous advantage of the Explorers there. Great way to take advantage of the lapse in communication there on the defensive side of the ball. Find McFadden free in the end zone. Definitely an early jump there.
So again, Yeah, yeah. I think you got to kick it here, given the situation. But
points, just get points on the board.
But again, if you go back to the last one, not that you could have known this is the situation, and you had gone for it at the one. Now you're down to the one again. You got a chance to make it 16 points, which means a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal would tie it at that point. But it's 27-14, and Chris Heck, very good. 2 really strong kicks.
Yeah, he's got a boot. I'm glad to see. It seems like he kind of figured out his trials and tribulations from earlier in the season.
(27-14). LaSalle trails Roman Catholic. Cahillites here, Tyler, have a real opportunity. 20 seconds to play in this third quarter. Boy, they could start to salt this away. Not that taking time off the clock has been their forte, but they're chameleons. They can do that here, and they're going to get the football back up 2 scores.
Yeah, in the previous drive there for the Cahillites, 14 plays, 72 yards in 6 minutes. For the Explorers, rather, not the Cahillites. 14 plays, 72 yards in 6 minutes and 52 seconds right there.
Yeah.
We talked about the urgency for the Explorers. That took a lot of time off the clock here leading into this fourth quarter.
Yep, but they needed the score. They needed to score to keep the game in play, and it is. And that one's going to be driven into the end zone from Heck.
A scuffle here, close to midfield. Both special teams involved. Quickly getting to the sidelines after that.
Final moments here of the third quarter. We talked about why this is such an interesting and burgeoning rivalry here. Rick Preet came in 5 years ago to start coaching this program. They were down for a while leading up to that point, and he said, "Hey, I want to lay a foundation. All right, I want to lay a foundation for what this program is going to be 5 years from now." Give up the middle. Hopkins has a first down. Hopkins is taken down at the 50, and that is a great way to start this drive for the Cahillites.
Yeah, Hopkins right there. All the right moves in all the right places, just finding a way to get out and utilize that space to his advantage.
26-yard run there.
And they won't snap it again before the fourth quarter. But as we were talking about with Rick, he wanted to lay that foundation over the 5-year period to start. He's done that. He's done that. He feels that they're not making the critical mistakes of 3 years ago and more process-oriented than they were earlier in their tenure. And, Rick's a guy who asks a lot of his players. They've certainly responded. They've challenged themselves in a big way. They went to DeMatha this year. And Rick said it was the best game that he's been a part of. Lost in 5 overtimes. And his takeaway from that game is you don't have to win to get better. You go to a national-type program like DeMatha, you hang in, you go to 5 overtimes. This is a team that can beat anybody. And it's a team that you don't have to look too far down the schedule or down the barrel there to see that there's a team in Imhotep on the other side of the District 12 bracket from the Public League that they may face if they continue playing the way they are. And Imhotep, certainly a prohibitive favorite to represent the eastern side of the state in the state final. They've done it each of the last 5 years. But Roman Catholic, Tyler, we have seen this team each of the last few years. They've gotten better each successive year. This is the best squad they've had.
Yeah, they look stellar out there. Obviously, there's been some, lost talent over the last couple of years, but they've done a great job of replacing and grooming that talent. A very well-coached team, and they look very disciplined today.
And they feel they left a little bit on the table in that game against Imhotep last year in the District 12 title game. They keep playing like this, they're going to get their shot at them again. 2nd and 9. Mines in motion. Hand off to Hopkins. And Hopkins taken down by Hawkins. Not before dragging him for a gain of a few yards. But Tyler, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, Hawkins, just passing the eye test here, he's got to be 30 pounds down on that tackle. So he did a great job of, using all of his weight to make that play.
Yeah, definitely, because if he wasn't there, he's running free all the way to the end zone.
Yep. Hawkins, having a pretty good game.
Third down, it's a big one. 7 yards to go. Need to get to the 39-yard line of LaSalle for a first. Samaj Beals, they'll do it everything. Sophomore quarterback decides to hand it off to Kincaid, and he's taken down. Gain of 3. It's 4th down and a full 4 yards to go. And Roman Catholic, they're going to play this a little conservative.
Watch the hard count. That's all I'm going to say.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
But that's one where maybe you keep the offense out there.
Your defense has been
hard
playing
count.
stellar. Yeah, you're great.
Right, and you can either take the penalty at that point or call the timeout.
I have a lot of trust in their punter here.
It's a windy day here this afternoon. It's a knuckling punt, and Ortiz, you got to get away from that football if you're LaSalle.
I don't.
That one goes through the legs of Justin Hawkins.
That was close, man. I don't. Get the heck away from that football if you're not going to catch it.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit too close for comfort there. Hawkins almost just touching the edge of that ball.
Through the legs.
Oh, wow.
Dipsy do.
Dipsy do.
Would have been a horrible way for the K-Lights to score if you're an Explorer fan, but.
No, the replay did a good job of showing that he did not touch it.
That's
that was close.
Almost made its way on a not top 10 somewhere.
Well, that's Alex Shevchuk, by the way, our cameraman today, who did an excellent job capturing it. He's been really good all day long. We got a great team here today. Jeff Sharilla on stats, Danny Rovey, Tyler Kern, color commentary. I'm just happy to be here with you guys. Now Stevie Davis. He's got a lot of room. Stevie Davis, can he run away from him? Stevie Davis. One play inside the 20. And a flag comes in. It's going to be in the area of sideline warning. I think it's the first against LaSalle, so it won't affect anything from a penalty standpoint.
Well, Stevie Davis, when you need him the most, he delivers right there. A game breaker, if you will, all the way down the sideline, putting the Explorers into the red zone.
Diabara down on the field, and so we'll get a stoppage here. That's actually Mikey Preston, number 6. Down on the play with 9:26 to go. And there's a game and there's a play that can flip the momentum.
Just so many huge chunk plays on both sides, you know, obviously favoring Roman, which is why they're up, you know, the way they are right now. But just, you know, a great football game, great, you know, perfect fall day. You know, the leaves are falling. What a great backdrop we got here.
Good to see Preston up and moving. We were told before the contest, and folks that have watched Roman Catholic all year would know, he's been a little banged up over the course of the season. The bye week helped, certainly, but you know, every time you get back out there, if you're not 100%, you can kind of re-aggravate things. We hope to see Preston back out there soon.
Just jogging on the sideline back and forth. He looks all right. Just maybe rolled up his ankle a little bit. I don't want to speculate, but.
Clock is running, by the way.
Yeah, the clock is running.
Ortiz will take the field after Davis's 67-yard run.
A lot of time is being wasted.
Yep. Swanson, the man in motion. Sidwar gets rid of it, and that's dangerous. It's intercepted. And look out, because it's Boyd taken down at the 21.
I think you can chalk that up to the pressure on Sidwar. Look at all these defenders right in his face. The defensive line has been winning this battle all day.
Yeah, Tyler, I think you just, to a T right there, yeah, you perfectly explain what's going on. This pressure on Sidwar is so much. And right here we can see, you know, the LaSalle Explorers couldn't get to the middle of the field as quick as Jaja Boyd was there for the interception, just right into his hands.
Yeah, difficult decision to make there. There were 2 Roman Catholic defenders closer than the nearest LaSalle receiver, throwing back across your body, off your back foot, into the middle of the field. Now Beals takes off with it. Beals makes 2 miss. Here goes the sophomore Samaj Beals.
Woo. That's kind of the first time we saw that all day. He's got some pep in his step.
He doesn't do it a ton, but when you need him to, it's in the tank. Little air out of the balloon here from the LaSalle faithful here and on that sideline, down 13 points. They need to stop here quickly. Roman Catholic can start to salt this thing away. Double move, got the corner to bite, but Hawkins, nice job staying stride for stride on the outside to break it up.
Yeah, Hawkins having himself a bit of a day out there.
Trey Woodley, the senior, the intended receiver.
I thought that ball was kind of catchable, to be honest. Maybe it's the angle from up here, but it's a good throw. Thought an effort could have been made.
2nd down and 10. Single high safety look for LaSalle. And they're going to give it. This is Mines. He's taken down on the play. A flag comes in. And this is an interesting decision here with the clock rolling, 40 seconds at a clip, 3rd down and 10 coming up. Do you take the penalty or not? And John Steinmetz says absolutely, push him back.
Interesting.
So 2nd and 20 coming up after they walk off this penalty.
I don't know if I agree with that because, you know, it's either it's huge plays or bust for these guys, and you're riding on the fact that they can't get 10 yards in one play. They're going to be punting on 4th down.
Yeah, and Roman Catholic definitely more than capable of huge plays. We've seen that all game long.
Yeah.
Exploiting a lot of those.
And eating into the clock, as Bob alluded to.
Because the clock continues running even after that penalty. They hand it off, and there you go. So I guess to the point of John Steinmetz, that 13-yard gain would have been a first down. Yes, indeed.
Hopkins right there, up the gut, so hard to stop. I mean, once he gets a full head of steam running, so hard to bring down.
3rd down and 7.
I will say Roman Catholic loses a bit of their dynamic offense without the hurry up. It seems like, you know, the Explorers have time to settle themselves, obviously.
But the clock is their friend as Beal steps up in the pocket, across the middle. Woodley dropped it. And again, it's Hawkins, step for step. I mean, that one's got to be caught. But Hawkins provide a presence in the secondary.
5'7", 140 pounds. Hawkins playing like someone a lot larger than that.
He's playing great. And again, remember, he's gotten a lot more playing time because Kelby Hampton, who's a senior, was honored today with his mom who walked out on the field with him. He's out for the year. That was a tough loss before the season even started. And another good hop for Roman Catholic. LaSalle will start with the football at the 15. 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go. They need to score twice. They'll have to make at least one stop against Roman Catholic. And they'll have to do all of that with just one timeout remaining.
Yeah, one timeout remaining, and I'm sure that this clock will continue to run if LaSalle does not get this ball out of bounds. I mean, definitely an upward battle, to say the absolute least here.
Let's tell you quickly about our friends at CJO Design and Construction. It's a landscape architecture and landscape contracting firm run by Chad Ormond. Maybe you're looking to redo the bushes and do some mulch in your backyard, new gardens, or maybe you're trying to put together a patio, a deck, or an addition to your home. He can do any and all of that for you. Did a great job for my wife and me. So happy to have him out last year to our home, and he can help you as well. Visit them at cjodesignandconstruction.com. Big play on the defensive side of the football. Will Felder comes from the linebacking core and makes the play. Drops him for a loss of 5.
Yeah, I mean, William Felder right there, a perfect read in the situation, in the right place at the right time to make a tackle.
Yeah, I think Muller was going to try to pick up Luke Van Brill at the second level. That doesn't matter too much if Will Felder comes through unblocked. Under 7 minutes to go. Sidwar, and again there comes Felder. Felder was in there, as well as number 5 for Roman Catholic to make the play. And Tyler, you're going to get another look at this one here. Felder's the one you see, but Stead is the one that actually is going to get credit for the sack.
Wow. Just a well-designed, you know, just had a free man and missed assignment there. Sidwar's going to get that out.
3rd down and 26. Losses on consecutive downs. 6:24 and ticking. And they can't get the play in. Sidwar looking to the sideline. Now takes the snap. He'll throw it as far as he can. O'Brien. And it's out of bounds. 4th down and long, and I think you have to send the punt unit on at this point. No choice.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Don't have the most faith in this unit. They've had a couple good punts, but you need to get more than 20, 30 yards here.
Timeout called by Rick Preet and Roman Catholic. Chance for us to tell you about E&M Insurance in North Wales. It's a wonderful property and casualty insurance company. Do you own or rent your home? Sure, of course. Have a car? Well, he can help you with all of that. Chris and his wonderful staff at E&M Insurance can help you manage your property and casualty insurance. It's a really easy process. Just send him your current policy. He'll do all the work for you, and he'll let you know if he can improve your coverage, save you save you money from a monthly payment standpoint, and you'd be supporting both a LaSalle alum and somebody who's supporting high school athletes and making broadcasts like this free. Maybe you're a parent with a youthful age child who just got his or her license. He can help you through that process because those rates are not cheap. Visit them at eandminsurance.com. That's eandminsurance.com.
Make sure he's not stepping out of bounds there.
Chris Heck will punt this one away. Heck gets a high hanging punt. LaSalle's going to need a hop, and they get it. Still going to be great field position for Roman Catholic, but that landed at about the 26. Okay, so the LaSalle defense with their backs up against the wall. Giving up a field goal here would keep it at a 2-possession game, albeit needing touchdowns with 2 two-point conversions to tie it. Roman Catholic can really put a cap on this one in a lot of ways or make it very difficult for LaSalle to come back with a score of their own.
And Bob, LaSalle has 1 timeout left, correct? So I'm sure that the K-Lights will try and burn as much clock as possible on this drive, up 2 scores.
Deshaun Hopkins, the back in the backfield, along with Samaj Beals. Hopkins, off tackle, and he's pushed out of bounds.
By Hawkins.
But they're going to keep it moving. Woo, doggy. They're going to keep it moving, say that his forward progress was stopped in bounds and then pushed back. That's a challenging one to understand.
Yeah, I can't say I can fully grasp that one as well, Bob. I mean, it looked like he was still moving whilst getting tackled out of bounds. I don't.
5:25. Clock ticking here in the 4th quarter.
I don't see it at
Got
all.
places to be, man.
Guess so. Wow.
2nd and 3. Roman Catholic in those purple helmets with the numbers on the side and the yellow stripe up top. Beals, good protection for him, now scrambles, and he is drilled. He says, here, I'll show you the football, Jack Luthi. He says, get out of here.
Yeah, Jack Luthi right there with the boom on Samaj Beals.
Here's the ball. No.
Luthi not falling for that fake.
A shove of a tackle.
He's got a lot of power for someone his size. Not that Luthi is small, but
no, of course.
But wow, Beals a pretty big guy. Like as you mentioned, put on 25, 30 pounds in the offseason. That's a
6'2". He's a unit.
Unit got shoved.
3rd down and long. LaSalle can get off the field. Hopkins up the middle, knifes to about the original line of scrimmage. LaSalle calls timeout. That's their last one of the contest. It'll be 4th and 11 from the 35. And I don't know what you do here if you're Roman Catholic. I wouldn't be opposed. I think in most cases you'd keep the offense on the field. But a couple coffin corner punts. The special teams unit has been tremendous from Roman Catholic.
I'm thinking about punting here, you know. Put them within their own 10-yard line. Your game's pretty much set then. Your D-line is just eating. Like, there's nothing you can do. This LaSalle offensive line is just outmatched today.
No, I wouldn't have thought of that.
So 4th down and 11. And out comes the punting unit. High snap, and it's not a good punt. So a couple of conservative decisions
Is that a loss?
have gone against, once for LaSalle, once for Roman Catholic. And I think that's the right call. It just, execution wasn't there.
I think that's an even punt, Tyler. I'm pretty sure.
They got a yard, it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a conservative spot, too. I thought that was a loss. Wow.
Okay.
Some punting woes on both sides today.
Yeah, I guess so.
And we got a ball game here, folks. I mean, LaSalle, they're going to have to go down and score. Likely going to have to attempt an onside kick. Obviously, no 2-minute warning at the high school level.
Get Stevie involved and get these quick slants involved. That's what we got to
Exactly.
do.
Quick plays. I agree with you, Tyler. Keep this offense moving.
Sidwar.
Oh.
A lot of contact back there, and there
right
comes
call.
the flag. That and I think you can hear what they're saying. They have a point there. They have a point about where that contact took place. Absolutely.
So the penalty rescinded there.
We might need to give some royalties to these guys. I tell you,
Yeah.
they're absolutely right about that.
Tremendous vision there to call that from up here as
They
well.
were right on the false start earlier, too.
Yes,
Or the
they were.
not called false start.
Yes, they were.
Locked in is the word to describe it here. Up in the booth.
No one's
So
covering.
again, the idea there, right? Same thing about linemen. Linemen, they can get down the field when the ball's caught in the backfield. Same idea. The pass interference rules don't apply the same way in the backfield. And he's going to go down for a sack. A bunch of sacks here. That's a team sack, a coverage sack for Roman Catholic. Nowhere to go with the football for Gavin Sidwar.
They got to be approaching double-digit sacks today.
This Roman pressure is unbelievable.
Give it to Luke Van Brill for the first contact in the backfield. Third down and 13. Clock is ticking. 2 downs to get to the 45-yard line.
3 rushing linemen.
And 2 have to pick up Simmons. Over the top he goes for O'Brien. It's intercepted at the 25-yard line.
It's Roman
Ian
Catholic.
Stead.
Stead right there with the perfect read.
That's a heck of a catch. This is a guy that Rick Preet said, hey, Bob, you're going to look next year and you're going to see him as a big-time offensive weapon for us. With a couple of guys graduating, you're going to think, why wasn't he on offense last year? That's ball skills there from Ian Stead, picking off Sidwar.
Joey O'Brien just looked like that was going to be an incomplete pass and kind of eased up it looked.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have Ian Stead who recognizes the overthrown ball and then just comes right under that.
Wow.
And that is just about the ball game. They can control it at 40 seconds per down here, keeping guys in bounds. That would get them down to, call it 1:15. Just on the 3 downs here. A first down will just about seal it. Handoff for Kincaid. Gain of 4. LaSalle has no way to stop the clock. All 3 timeouts were burned. 2 of them when they were on the offensive side of the football.
Yep.
Up next for us here, guys, by the way, is one of our favorite trips every 2 years. You're already laughing. We're going to Ramp Playground. Father Judge. We're going to sit on the 4th row of the stands at about the 35-yard line, and we're going to love it. And you're going to have a unique vantage point at home to watch the football game from. Want to thank Jake Surface and the whole staff over there for having us out each year. It's a heck of a good time, and we hope that you'll join us. It's a Friday night kick, 6 p.m., I think, which is really fun to get down to Northeast Philadelphia after a full day of work for a 6 p.m. kick. Sense of sarcasm. However, a special venue, and really excited for that.
Near and dear to our hearts.
So we are going to do our best to get down and speak with Rick Preetz and one of the guys on that side of the field there, one of the players of the game for Roman Catholic.
There certainly are many playmakers here for the Kaolites, propelling them to this victory.
3rd down, gain of 2. They'll have to punt this one away with a minute plus to go. Fourth down and 4. They'll take this all the way down, probably take the timeout. And we'll tell you about our friends at Next Play Basketball. Wonderful AAU basketball organization here in the Philadelphia area. Bunch of tremendous coaches that are trying and doing their best to basically just help folks in the area that are trying to get better at basketball achieve their goals. That can be someone trying to make a junior high team, a high school team, or challenge themselves to play at the college level. All the different coaches there with teams through 3rd and 12th grades and everything in between, boys and girls, that can help you accomplish your basketball goals and become a better player in person on and off the floor. Visit their Facebook page for more information and tell them that Bob Long Sports sent you. Tryouts and clinics coming up near you. Punted away. LaSalle up to get it. Ortiz dropped the football, but here he goes. Out to the 50-yard line. And I tell you what, a return there would have made things interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the aggressiveness of attacking that ball. Almost fumbling it, but attacking it and getting the ball to 50. Essentially a 10-yard punt.
Not too many yards here off the punt.
No, it was a great punt, by the way. It was just a great
tremendous.
You're good on the net stuff here, Tyler.
Yeah, the net gain.
He's also a pretty good net golfer, if I may say.
I really abused the handicap system.
1st and 10 from midfield. 54 seconds to go. Sidwar, he'll take off with it. Going to have to get out of bounds and does.
Well, that's all you need to do right there if you're Sidwar. Nice 5-yard gain, and you step out of bounds here, stopping the clock with 48.0 remaining.
Second and 5. It'll have to be a quick score. And then an onside kick. First things first. Sidwar stands in. Avoids one. Open down the field. Hits O'Brien, and it's down to 7.
What a play.
I mean, a tremendous play right there. We saw Swanson open in the middle of the field, but no, the decision-making from Sidwar to then find O'Brien down the sideline was a great play.
Get off me, he says.
Lazarius Toombs had a great look at him in the backfield. Sidwar avoids him. O'Brien stays with the play, cuts off the route, and gets to an open space. And now, what an important extra point, followed by an important onside kick.
What the heck just happened?
I mean, Sidwar right there just holding on to it for the perfect amount of time, assessing his options and finding O'Brien in stride.
It is good. 27-21. I hope you haven't left us yet.
So a quick score right there for the Explorers. Only 15 seconds, 50 yards off 2 plays right there. That's that efficient offense we've been waiting for all game long.
That is efficient.
And needed. So now, you work on this all offseason. I know you weren't much of a special teams guy, Tyler.
I was in the younger years. They usually get the sophomores and juniors involved. But
okay.
Continue.
So tell me then, how often do you work on what we're about to see?
You know, you practice, a lot more early on in the off season, but then, once the season hits, it's something you work on like maybe once a week typically. I don't know. I'm sure I love those little kicks that, have that top spin and gets a little bounce. I hope they go for something like that.
They got the hands team on.
Heck has a chance to establish himself in LaSalle history here. That's all I'm going to say.
J.P. Oates is out there from the offensive side of the ball. Justin Hawkins is there. Gavin Muller comes to the near side.
many people on the right side.
They do not. Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Heck to attempt the onside kick. And it is recovered at the 41-yard line. And it's been a tremendous day for number 3, Taden Mines. Why not him to put the cap on this one?
Needed to be a little closer to the sideline, I thought there.
I mean, yeah, that ended up going 20 yards.
Yeah, that was a far onside kick.
Which can work, but you need height on it if you're going to kick it 20 yards.
A nice bounce or a hop.
Yep. Or even a chip shot like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So Roman Catholic will take one knee to end this one. And I'm going to try to head down to catch Rick Preet and the gang.
Just checking.
One knee to do it. And Roman Catholic hangs in and beats LaSalle 27-21. We knew this would be a close game here today. A great one. Another one in the annals of the rivalry. But this time the K-Lights stay on top and continue their dominance at the 5A level, particularly in the Catholic League. All roads point to Imhotep Roman in the District 12 title game, which will be a treat.
Yeah, well, Tyler, right here, Roman Catholic moving to 3-0 in the Philadelphia Catholic League with wins over Judge, Enwood, and now LaSalle, 27-21. What are your key takeaways from a game like this?
I mean, Roman Catholic just dominated the trenches. Like, oh my gosh, they have so much talent, and I thought it was very well coached. A lot of dynamic looks on both, on defense with showing a blitz and then not blitzing, and then offense with the pre-snap motion. Just a very well-coached team and a lot of talent. Bob mentioned that 5-year plan. I'd say that 5-year plan worked out. They look fantastic right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. Alex, what are your key takeaways?
I mean, both teams played fairly well. LaSalle kind of got put in the disadvantage with those interceptions. Roman's defense kind of gave them the push, gave them that extra push to give them the score.
I think that's Bob's mic making that feedback. I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah, our apologies here for the static.
I could maybe turn it down until he gets there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good move right there, as we can see him close to the 40-yard line now.
Hey, guys, just a little thumbs up if you can hear me all right. We'll see you in just a minute.
All right.
Static ensues.
Bob going dark until we get that sweet interview after Roman's done celebrating and talking with their coaches, I'm sure. But, yeah, honestly, kudos to this Roman team. That was a good football game. It turned into a lot closer than I thought it would be at halftime. But, LaSalle should hold their heads up high. I think they were just outmatched today.
Yeah.
And maybe lacking a little on the emotional side of things, too. They seemed a little flat at times, especially when they were down 20, as most teams would be, but –
yeah, without a doubt, Tyler, and you wouldn't really expect to. You would love a 2-play, 15-second, 50-yard drive in the third quarter as opposed to the final drive of the fourth quarter, putting a button on things when it didn't really matter at that stage. So I think that one of the keys for today's game was urgency, right? LaSalle did not really show an urgent sense of offense, and that really ended up biting them, especially later in the game when we found the game becoming a lot closer than we thought it would. At least for Roman, like we said, that Rick Preet 5-year plan, of course, is a great testament to what he's built at this program. It brought in a lot of key talent, a lot of playmakers, but also this Roman team, very disciplined. Aside from one drive with 4 penalties, they were very disciplined today. They were the better team on paper, and they proved that today in this matchup head-to-head, led by, of course, Jaja Boyd, as well as other key players. Luke Van Brill had a phenomenal game as well on both offensive and defensive sides of the ball. So these guys definitely know how to win. And like Bob said, man, you don't know for sure yet, but it would be amazing to see a Roman Catholic Imhotep Charter game for the District 12 championship. But until then, LaSalle will take on Father Judge next week, like we said, at Rant Playground, a game we look very forward to throughout the entire year, of course, for the energy and, of course, for what it means in the red division right there. LaSalle in need of a major PCL win. They steamrolled Archbishop Wood the week prior to playing Roman, and this week definitely did not go as well as the one previously, so looking to get back on track there with a win to close out the season.
Alex, any thoughts before? Any other thoughts? I know you already gave your comments here, but about this game or next week.
Yeah, just against for LaSalle, they should keep their head up and not get discouraged. I know it's hard to do that when you're down 20, but look how the game ended with only down 6 points. So you got to keep your head up and play till the final whistle. And I think that might have affected how they played, or might have affected the entire game, whoever won.
Yep, for sure. I agree with that. So, good effort overall. I can't believe they were back in it, like you said, 6 points. So, looking forward to, Bob has said, next week we'll be in the bleachers amongst the people. So that'll be a fun one, Danny.
Oh, of course. Definitely that atmosphere is, we talk about it every year, and definitely excited to be a part of that this year, every 2 years. So it's so special to be able to be, like you said, amongst the crowd in that type of environment. Today at Wissahickon, there was a great turnout for LaSalle Senior Day. Of course, you wish the result would have fared differently, but nevertheless, always great to acknowledge all of our great senior ball players, as well as our senior band leaders, and really all the seniors out there for the hard work they've done and the contributions they've made to the school and to all of the activities that students are involved in. So always great to see some recognition for the seniors who have dedicated a lot of their time to this school and to this program.
Our fearless leaders out there socializing, I think looking for somebody to interview. He didn't confirm who we will be speaking to. Who's your bet on?
I don't know. I mean, Jaja Boyd had a phenomenal game, but personally, I would lean towards more Luke Van Brill, as well as Will Felder. He also had a tremendous game. Of course, Samaj Beal is also throwing for a few touchdowns, had a great day as well. Really doing everything he needed to do for the K-Lights today. Oh, well, and look at that, Jaja Boyd here.
I don't know. There we go.
Okay, guys. We have special guests here. We got Rick Preet, and we have Jaja Boyd with us here today, guys. Tremendous game. Jaja, I'm going to start with you, and then we can let you get to your guys, but a tremendous contest for you. Some big-time catches and a big-time defensive play or two. What went well out there for you?
I just felt like I could do anything both ways. Everything was going well. The team played well. We executed good. And we off the next week.
And next week is St. Joe's Prep, by the way. Big game for you. It is for the Catholic League title game. It's a little too early. I'm sure you want to enjoy this one, but what did you learn today that will help you next week?
Really just trying to clean up mental errors and trying to better us as a team.
And from a standpoint of this guy here, your head coach, what he's done for this program, for this team, for the 4 years you've been here, what can you say about him and your unit?
Oh, yeah, he a turkey. He the GOAT for real. Coach Pete, he always been my guy 4 years since freshman year. We always been locked in. He already know how they get.
And you're not going to have to take off the purple, at least not for long, going to play for JMU next year. Congratulations, and what are you looking forward to at the next level?
Same mindset as I got here. Just keep trying to make it to the next level.
Well, good luck on that. We'll be watching you every step of the way, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
All right, Jaja Boyd with us. We'll let you get back to your guys here, and we'll talk to your coach for a few minutes. Thank you. And I saw Samaj walking around. If he happens to be here, we're happy to. Yeah, we'll grab him. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you about your guys. Some character out there today, building that lead, hanging in, and recovering a key onside kick in the dying moments.
Yeah, so when you're playing a program like LaSalle, like Ja alluded to, you have to clean up the mistakes and don't make you pay for the mistakes. So we dodged one at the end. We were able to recover that and ice the game from there. But hats off to LaSalle, kept fighting and just showed their character.
Come on in here, Samaj. Welcome. Bob Long here with Bob Long Sports, doing a post-game interview. So we appreciate you being here. Congratulations on a big win and a great game for you. What'd you see out there in this LaSalle defense that you were facing?
They have a very good defense, but our plan is to execute every play. So, it's all about execution.
And you have a lot of weapons out there. Jaja Boyd, tremendous. Mines was spectacular today. What is it like having two guys out there that can zip around, duck in and out of coverage, and make the big run after the play, too?
It makes my job easier. Like, I don't got to worry about them catching the ball, I worry about everybody else.
And did you know that Luke Van Brill had those types of moves to get down the field like that, the yak from him?
I've been knowing Luke for a while now. I knew he got them moves in him.
So you guys have a big game coming up next week, but it wouldn't have really mattered much if this one didn't go your way. So now you start to turn the attention, I'm sure, to St. Joe's Prep. What type of challenge does that provide?
It's a big challenge. We're going to overcome it,
And what have you seen from your guys and this group of individuals that makes you confident that you can overcome the challenge and continue the season the way you've done?
We're going to play football. We're never going to give up, We're going to have each other back. We're going to execute.
Well, I'll tell you what, Samaj, we appreciate the time here. Thanks for doing this. We'll be watching along the rest of the way for you guys and wish you guys best of luck here and into the postseason.
Thank you.
Samaj Beals, our guest. And we'll let you get back to your guys and appreciate you. Have a great rest of your weekend. So, Rick, a couple of great young men there, first and foremost. Handle themselves very, very well in a post-game setting like that. Tell me about this whole team, about this roster, and what makes you proud to coach these guys.
I think just from like where we are as a program, I think they're a year ahead of schedule because just like LaSalle, we're a young program. But this team is so resilient, and they just fight, and they just work hard. I think their work ethic is kind of what stands out. It's consistent, and every week they just double down on it. They don't run from the work. And I told them, well, we tell them as a program, you put the work in, good things happen. And I'm just proud of them for, being relentless and consistent in their work ethic.
And so now you have one regular season contest left, then you'll get into 5A play. It's incredible how quickly these seasons seem to go by. It's quicker and quicker every year. But how do you guys feel equipped at this point, health-wise, scheme-wise, et cetera, to take on the next step of the journey here?
Yeah, so obviously as the next game approaches, I feel like scheme-wise we match up with anybody. I feel like our personnel is really good. I think we're going to have to really lock in and just put the extra time in. But we'll see what happens. That's what the game's played for,
And it feels like here in Philadelphia you have two programs that have really scaled the mountain, Imhotep at the 5A level, St. Joe's Prep at the 6A level. You came in 5 years ago knowing that and knowing kind of where things stood. You guys are in the process of building up to that next great Philadelphia program. LaSalle wants to be there as well. What's it going to take to get there?
Like I mentioned earlier, consistency. The Imhotep program is a tremendous program. I know that they're also going to work. They're also going to coach. They also have great players. And the same with St. Joe's Prep. They're tremendous coaches, tremendous players. So we have to kind of chip away and be consistent and be steady because it's not an overnight thing. You're talking about programs that have been good for 15, 20 years now. So you're not going to catch them necessarily in 5 years. And in today's world, patience is a virtue, right? Like everybody wants instant satisfaction, but I think we're on the right track.
Well, you're building a great program. Today was a great exhibition in terms of what you guys can do. A couple of big games coming up the next few weeks, and we're going to have a keen eye on it, pulling for you guys. You guys are doing really well, and we appreciate you doing this with us.
Thank you, and I just want to say thank you for what you do for high school sports because it brings a ton of exposure to kids across the whole state, so especially our league. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that, man. The respect is mutual. We'll follow you along the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, well, right there, Rick Pre, so well-spoken, as well as Jaja Boyd and Samaj Beals. Really just a testament to this program here today, winning 27-21. A great game, a great PCL Red Division matchup here from Wissahickon High School on this beautiful fall Saturday afternoon. My name is Danny Rovey on behalf of Bob Long Sports. Alongside me here, special thanks to Jeff Chirilla in the booth. Hashtag Jeff Stats, providing us with stats all day long. Then we have Tyler Kern here. Tyler, thank you for all you do, and Alex Shevchuk on the camera. Thank you so much as well. My name is Danny Rovey once more, and everyone, take care, and we'll be coming at you live next week from Father Judge.